Hello, Rich and Green Leaf Music. Welcome to the Monday Night Live. Just adding the poll question. Let's see. And C is here and Big Haas is here. Awesome. Welcome, you guys. I'm just about done with the poll question, like typing it in. It's guess my favorite Nickelodeon show. I want to put this in caps. Nickelodeon show. Do. Okay. See if you can get it right. Hi, Sunlight. Oh my god, I'm wearing one earring. I was moving too quickly, apparently. Where is my other earring? Here it is. That's so funny. I would never have known. Well, I guess I would have seen myself and then realized, but I put in one and then I jumped right to the poll question. That's so funny. All right. I was also gonna pin because I'm gonna be eating dinner and I know people are gonna be asking, what are you eating? What is that? So I'm gonna pin a comment really quickly if I can get this. I know it's like go, move. So I sometimes just forget things. All right, light is good. Okay, pin comment. All right, FYI, I'm eating vegan veggie burgers. Pin this comment. So people who ask me, I can just say, look at the comments, look at the pinned message. William, I'm doing well. I had a very nice start to my week. I'm gonna be eating some dinner right now because I'm hungry. I got home from vacation last night. It was very nice, just, disconnecting and heading up north. I did a live stream up there on Friday night last week. All right. NC thinks it's either Fairly Odd Parents or Jimmy Neutron. Rich says, of course, some will say, what are you eating? I'm just going to say, pinned comment. Read the pinned comment. Bone CK is here. William says, I'm glad you're feeling better today, Hannah. Yes, I'm feeling great. I was a little tired from my vacation, but it's kind of like travel tired. Back to the grind. But it was a good Monday. It was honestly, it was very reasonable for coming back from a long weekend. Let's see. Doug G is here. Coyotes Crystals is here. Danielle Urich is here. Hello, Danielle. FK round and find out. Says Rocket Power will always be the best cartoon. I could never stand Rocket Power. It was never for me. Thank you, Coyotes Crystals. And she says, I'll go with Fairly Odd Parents. Aussie Man, hello. Bob Hanks is here. Oh my gosh, Bob Hanks. I saw you commented on the Glockenspiel short, and I was like, oh, I have not heard from Bob Hanks in forever. So it's great to see you here in the chat. Bob Hanks says, I picked Odd Parents because that's one of my favorites. Hi, Ozyman, thank you. Ghost is here. Relaxing You is guessing Jimmy Neutron. Rich says, we got to go home at 11:30 a.m. today because of extreme heat. Oh, happy. I mean, it's always nice when you get a little extra free time and some time off from work, but honestly, it's like a sad reason to, I mean, it's nice, but also you're like, oh my gosh. This heat is unreal. What did you do with your extra time, Rich? Coyotes Crystals, I got these on Amazon back in December, but I do have plans to craft some copycat Jingle Bell earrings and sell them as merch on my channel. Just one of the many things I have in my plans. Night Owl Recording Studio says cute earrings, thank you. All right, Chaya, Baby Greco, sure, we welcome jokes on here. Sammy Ann, just hanging out, chatting, not really a topic that I've picked for today. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out if it's a strawberry or a cherry. Neither, these are Jingle Bell earrings. Hello, Penelope. Mr. Impossible said hi. Freddie Herrera. Still got 6 hours in. Nice. I mean, when you start working as early as you do, that's no surprise. Rich. Sophie's Life. Hello. I had to get mine re-pierced. Oh no. That is something I hope I never have to do, is just keep wearing earrings often enough that, I mean, I've had my ears pierced now for over 10 years. It's like more like 15, 16 years. So I hopefully should never have to get my ears re-pierced. Coyotes Crystals is going shopping now. Thank you, Mr. Impossible. This is my go-to hairstyle. Let's see. Hello, Wild Water. Cassidy, so good to see you. Yay. William Reveles. I was okay with the Rugrats. They weren't like especially a fave of mine, but I definitely watched them. JR the Boss. Randy, I had a good start to my week. How about you? Aaron Sellers is here. Rich is saying hi to Cassidy. Penelope. I would say I just kind of like, I try to comb, I have like a brow brush that I just comb every day, and sometimes I'll just like do a little massage. I feel like that can help with hair growth on my eyebrows. Not super intensive. Tomcat, I had a good Monday. It was like a good amount of busy for coming back from a 4-day weekend, which is what I had. Silver Eagle is here. Hi, Love Leopard. Mr. Impossible just got a second piercing. Wait, Longmire, I don't have an opinion on the Iran-Israel ceasefire. Shayance says, give me the earrings. Mackenzie Bailey, yes, I am vegan. Correct. Abby Park, thank you so much. Hentai Boy. Penelope. Let's see. Favorite Sabrina Carpenter song? It's actually, it's a collab she did with, I think it's Farruko. On My Way. I really love that song. I don't know if it's technically a I think it's like a featuring Sabrina Carpenter song. Farruko it's an Alan Walker song. On My Way. Song by Alan Walker, Farruko, and Sabrina Carpenter from 2019. Yes, that is my favorite Sabrina Carpenter song. It's like a mashup song, but that is my favorite of hers. Cassidy, 8K happened last night. Yes, you guys, the channel is now at 8,000 subscribers. The goal for this year is 10,000 subscribers. We are well on our way to 10,000. Hello, AW. Hi, Timothy Peters. Khaleesi Oliver is here. Eli is here. Mackenzie Bailey. Matic is here. Daniel Huffman. RK Createch. Yabba Dabba Doo. Hello, good to see you. Pony Pat Waitaka is here. Favorite food of all time is Ethiopian food. William Halverson. Samu, hello. And no tick back. Yes, Rich, I think what helped with no tick back is I think I had a short of the cordyceps, like my final short that I wanted to release on my channel, that published today, and then I had the Glockenspiel short with the long form video of my new Ulm trip. So I think those 3 things, like, because those generally increase sub counts, and then with the tick back, I think it just evened out. That's my guess. We've got Cho. Hi, Alexander. Cassie says, Hannah, the heat wave is insane. It was 98 when I got into my car after work. I'm so done with summer. Yes, honestly, I just believe that summers are going to be getting increasingly horrible in terms of the heat. Just because like global warming is going to get worse if things aren't reined in, and I don't think we're doing enough to rein things in. Yeah, so summer was never my all-time favorite holiday season. But just looking ahead to the future, like in decades, I just think it's increasingly gonna be like, okay, we have to spend more and more days out of our summer months just cooped up inside with the AC blasting because it's not safe to go outside. You can only be outside for a few minutes or maybe an hour. Like, I like to do exercise outside, but of course, when it's extreme temperatures like 90s or over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, I mean, you can just like, you can have like a very dangerous like heat event happen, like heat stroke, or I don't know. It's just like not safe, not smart to be like heavily exercising out in heat when you're just getting like cooked by the sun. So yes, it's very like the outlook is not great with rising temperatures. Hi, Brandon Preacher Green. Khaleesi Oliver, I've been doing great. Just came off of a 4-day weekend. I was back to work today. Kelvin is here. Hope you're doing well as well, Kelvin. Thank you, Cho. Thank you, Dawson, for subscribing. Don't know what that is, Goose. Let's see. David Macron is here. All right, I'm not Cassidy. Oh, Rich says, I'm not tired of summer, Cassidy. Marisa, hello. Cassidy says, Rich, yay, Hannah is so gonna hit 15K before Christmas. We shall see. It's very exciting to be this far along in 2025, and it's not quite the halfway point of this year. Gavin Craig is back. Hello. I think I'm gonna say Gavin. Gavin Craig. Rich with Martha Stewart emojis. We've got Al Saib, Chia, love from Greece, Tomcat, favorite German dish. There's not a lot of good vegan ones, unfortunately. I do like sauerkraut, that is vegan. Of all time, I haven't been vegan my whole life. So the first time I went to Germany was when I was 17 years old. It was the summer between junior year and senior year of high school. Honestly, it's probably bratwurst or Wiener Schnitzel, like one of those two, just heavy, greasy meat dishes with like a bunch of potatoes and egg noodles and gravy. Yeah, but I don't eat those anymore. L. Jane Hopper, I do not do meetups. All right. Gavin Craig was here last night. Awesome, awesome. Love to see it. Grandmother Gojo. Blake is here. We've got Emma, two Emmas, Emma F and Emma Cute. I've never been to, no, I have been to South Carolina. AW, I'm answering your question. You're asking, have you ever been to Charleston? Isn't it in North Carolina? Hold on. I could have sworn it was in North Carolina, Charleston, but maybe not. I guess there's a bunch of Charlestons. Is there what am I thinking of? Charleston? Oh, it's in South Carolina, okay. For some reason, I always thought that was in North Carolina. No, I have been to South Carolina. I've been to Myrtle Beach, loved it, but I've never been to Charleston before, but would love to go. Grape Juice GT. Rich says, Cassie, we need your algorithm comment. Yes. The second way you pronounced it was right. Gavin Craig. Craig? Gavin Craig is how I'm going to say it. Sorry. I think I've got your first name, but the last name Craig. Gavin Walsh, CJ the Master. Ohioan counted 30 freckles. Cassie says, Rich, yes, like everyone. Let's show the algorithm who we are. The best comment, love it. Yes, hopefully the algorithm shows me some love tonight. Mondays tend to be busier nights. Emma Cute, thank you so much. Not adding mods, CJ. Avery. If your friends aren't being nice to you, they're not really your friends. I would say just be honest with them and say, hey guys, that's not nice. Like, show me some respect. 3 Gavins. El Rulo, hello. From Odessa, Texas. Ziad is back. Hello, I remember you, Ziad. Hannah, there is a few weird comments in your comment section by the same user. Hope you delete. I'm not seeing them. AW, what's your favorite smoothie? Favorite smoothie is either strawberry banana or, let's see, or like a mixed berry smoothie. Let's see. Sup, other Gavins. I know, there's several Gavins here tonight. I already said CJ, not adding mods. Please don't repeat your comments. Oh, no, I mean in your shorts and video comments. I don't think I saw any. No, literally not seeing any. Actually, I respond to every single comment, but yeah, I didn't see anything strange. The Empathy Project, excuse me. Thank you. You're okay, CJ. Cats or dogs better? I'm not gonna say if one or the other is better because I love both. I would prefer to own a dog over a cat. I think dogs just fit my lifestyle better than a cat. And I like the look of dogs more than I like the look of cats. Thank you, Francis Northern. Yeah, Cassidy. Alaska had its first heat advisory ever. How sad, I know. It's not great. Not great, guys. But sadly, I think in order to if we really wanted to fix global warming, we would all have to like stop flying planes, stop driving gasoline cars, convert the electric grid to like water or solar power or wind power. But I mean, everything is just, it continues to be fossil fuel based. And it just, unfortunately, I don't think people care. I don't think people will care enough until it becomes so dramatically horrible that we're way too late to the game to fix it. That's my opinion. Ex-preppy girl, I'm gonna go with pancakes if I had to choose between pancakes or waffles. Favorite movie of the summer so far? I don't know if I've seen any movies this summer. I've just been so busy. I have not like made time for movies, so I don't have an answer. Let's see. We've got Rich with all the members emojis. Sorry to hear that your dog is sick, Francis. Hello, Hari Haran. Thank you, BB. eGenius is here. Excuse me, I'm just eating my dinner. Sometimes when I eat really quickly, I get hiccups. Peace, Queen. Let's see. Rob Taylor, thank you so much. AW is asking if I'm a traveling nurse. No, I am not any type of health professional. I would never, ever, ever want to be. So any kind of healthcare provider where there's blood and needles involved, because I am deathly afraid of both. Currywurst, yes, I love currywurst. Ray, Hannah, did y'all get any of the tornadoes that hit Minnesota? I don't think so. I didn't even know there were tornadoes going on in Minnesota. So I'm going to say no, because otherwise we would have gotten some kind of weather alert, like to our phone, like to my phone. Yeah, I don't think we got any here in like Hennepin and Ramsey counties. That's where Minneapolis and St. Paul are located. Kerwin, I wear these as a tradition because people love these earrings so much. D. Bull is here. Elias, and Andre said hi. Song suggestion, Blue. I love that song. I also love the remix by David Guetta and is it BB? It's not BB Rexa. What's her face? I'm Good, I think is what they called it though. But I do love that song. Kendall Desier is here. Yes, Marvinia. I wear these earrings in every single live stream. In from Canada, we never get tornadoes or hurricanes. I find that hard to believe. 50 Tyson, hello. Emma Cute, no tornadoes in Minnesota. That is, we do get tornadoes in Minnesota. We do. So yeah. Every year I would say we get like a handful of tornadoes. It's not as bad as, Iowa, Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri. 50 Tyson. Hey, Arnold was so goated. Let's see who's winning or what TV show is winning the poll. Currently, it's like a pretty dead even tie between Hey Arnold and SpongeBob SquarePants. Then it's Fairly Odd Parents with 24% and Jimmy Neutron with 15%. All right. Alrighty. Loaf. Yes. Loaf's question. Great question. Do you think consistency is the key to getting viewers and subscribers? I think consistency is the key to getting anything you want. If you look at any of the GOATs of the world, Cristiano, Taylor Swift, Gordon Ramsay, J.K. Rowling, like anyone in their field, it's like they have been in the game so long. They never gave up. They were consistent about doing the work that was required in order to get to where they wanted to be. So yes, with YouTube, like treat it, I would say to anyone who wants to grow a channel based on my experience, treat it like a job and be consistent no matter what. Like at a job, you have to show up or you'll get fired. So treat you like if you want to grow YouTube to be a job, to be an income source and to get subs and views and everything, be consistent. You cannot, like if you're not consistent, people will not keep revisiting your channel because it's like, oh, they uploaded a video, but like that was 2 months ago or that was 2 weeks ago. Like I don't see anything recently, so people are more likely to just not come back. Tomcat, if you could have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would it be and why? Ooh, man, that's so tricky. One of my like all-time favorite people in the whole wide world in history is Winston Churchill. So I would love to have dinner with Winston. I would resurrect Winston Churchill for an evening so I could have dinner with him and then send him back to his resting place, wherever that is. I don't know where he's buried. So yeah, I would probably have dinner with Winston Churchill and just pick his brain about like courage, wit, overcoming just like really scary odds and dealing with crazy crises. Yeah, that man lived an epic life. So I would love to have dinner with Winston Churchill. Oh, okay, the person's comments are gone now in your shorts and video. Oh yeah, I didn't see anything. Rich, but thank you for the heads up. Love the intro to that show, says 50 Tyson. Thank you, Olivia. Glad you love the earrings. Hi, Devonna Brown. Are you guys doing anything special or fun on the 4th of July? TBD, I haven't decided because we were just away for a 4-day weekend and I can't decide, and there's still time. It's next week on Friday. That's 4th of July. I'm very torn. Part of me would love to do like a little fun, getaway or just, see fireworks in like a cute city that's not here in the Minneapolis metro area. But part of me just wants to like, just chill, sleep in, have no plans. So I don't know, Cassie, it's such a good question. How about you? Are you doing anything, like any travel plans or anything special, or are you, just gonna take it easy? I really don't know. I'm like 50-50. It's rare for Canada to have tornadoes, never hurricanes. I wonder if that could change in the future though with climate change. Sadly, I feel like everything is like the first ever heat wave or the first ever, I don't know. But I would say never based on the climate outlook. Bella Garcia said hi. Jace said hi. Troy Reese said hi. Emma Cute, I remember the last one. Jace says messy. Miyungi says you have gained a new sub. Thank you so much for subscribing. Jeremiah, I don't really talk about my like financial details on here. Yes, spamming gets you booted right away. Miyungi says, I'm growing a channel. Excellent. Keep on grinding. Like, just, you have to keep going no matter what, even when it sucks, even when you have no motivation, no one watches your videos, you had to refilm something, like, oof, just, there are some, like, very unfun parts of having to keep going and be consistent, but you have to do it. That's the price you pay in order to grow, is, like, the crappy days, the unmotivated days, the days where you're super tired, you have to work either before your 9 to 5 or after your 9 to 5 or both, working through the weekend. Like, that is the price for growing, not just YouTube, but you like getting anything that you want. If you have a goal that's like big enough, you have to put in a lot of time and effort. Yeah, Emma Cute says you live in Minnesota. Yes, I do live in Minnesota. Damian Enslow, Griffy VR said hi. Bella Garcia, yeah, spamming, you're gone. Demir Bielich, hello. Let's see, Winston Churchill, wow, wasn't expecting that answer. Oh yeah, Winston Churchill is on my vision board. I'm very inspired by that man's, just like not the sass, but just like the grit. He's another person. Like, when I visited the Naval Academy in Maryland, there was a statue of a Vietnam veteran and graduate of the Naval Academy, and the quote inscribed on the base of that veteran's statue was a Winston Churchill quote, and it basically is like, never, ever, 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 ever give up, no matter what you do, never give up. Like, have I made myself clear? Never give up. So yeah, that man's, it's like the determination, the ferocity. Also, like, one of my favorite quotes of all time is from Winston Churchill, and it's, be kind, but be fierce. It's like, you can be both. You can be a kind person, but also you can be someone who is not to be messed with. And that's very much who I believe Winston Churchill was, based on everything I've read about him. Yujiro Hanma, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen you. Okay, Yujiro, the last thing I remember, like the last update I remember you sharing, I believe it was months ago, was you had moved to, I think it was Kansas, and you were building real estate properties. Correct me if I'm wrong. 50 Tyson, the golden era of Nickelodeon was awesome. I know. I almost put in my poll question, like, guess my favorite Nickelodeon show, parentheses, as a millennial kid. Like, early 2000s. It was like late 90s, early 2000s. That was my window of watching Nickelodeon shows, and I absolutely loved it. So yes, there's one in particular that is my favorite. Gabrielle Garcia, I'm doing well. Emma Cute, no, I'm not in St. Cloud. AJ and Ada, maybe? Kai Theji, 50 Tyson's in Burnsville. HO3N from Iran is here from Iran. Abdel Cool is from Egypt. Doing well, HO3N. Sue is here. Bakadelic. Ramu said hi. Yujiro Hanma said right. Okay, how is everything going in Kansas? Any updates since the last time you were here? How's everything going? Emma Cute's in Minnesota. Life with Olivia. Hello, Olivia. Thank you so much for commenting on my new Ulm video. Let's see, I have it right here. Where is it? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Yes. You said that you loved the red seats in the rental car. I did too, honestly. I was expecting something like not the flashiest for my rental car because I was like, okay, my company got me this rental car. I'm gonna drive this, you know, it's probably gonna be like just an average vehicle, nothing special. And then I was like, this is a nice vehicle. It was a 2024 Toyota Camry, I think, and it was white, and then the inside was these like red, I don't know if they were leather seats, but these red upholstered seats. And I was like, this is a sweet ride for a work trip. Oh man, Prince Plays is new to the channel. Welcome. Let's see. Y'all remember Rocket Power? Yes, Barry McCockner. I was never a fan of Rocket Power. I did not like the animation style. I found Rocket Power and the Wild Thornberries, like that animation style to me as a kid was so ugly that I could not get past just the ugliness of it was like the aesthetic, the look of the show. I was like, this is so ugly. I can't. Hello, Nishant Kumar. Good to see you. 50 Tyson says, I wanted to be Otto so bad. Olivia says, of course. 50 Tyson has family in New Ulm. It's such a beautiful community. Hello, Zaza. Zen says Doja Cat. That is like I would say she's the #1 celebrity look-alike I get in my chat. Usu, salute your shorts. All right. Oh yeah, those new Camrys are nice and yeah, it was much sportier. If you guys have not seen the video I'm talking about, it just went live. Like I published it on my channel a few hours ago, 3 p.m. today. And it was a work trip that I took to New Ulm, Minnesota. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive outside of the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, which is where I'm based. And I was like, whoa, this is like a zippier, sportier car than I ever would have expected on a work trip. I just was expecting something kind of like gray and boring. I just figured that's what the car would be, like nothing flashy, nothing like cool. That's not a diss on like my company or any like my job, nothing like that, but it just was like, wow, this is like, it was like way cooler than I thought it would be. All right. Rich with the Minnesota Squirrel, Cristiano, Gordon, and Martha emojis. Olivia says that car was nice. Like, that's crazy. If I could afford it, I'd get that car. I don't even know how much that car costs. Let's just Google this. How much does, I'm typing one-handed because my other hand is full. How much does a 2024 Toyota Camry cost? $26,420. That's like a pretty, oh, but the price can go up to $36,000 depending on like, you know, if you upgrade things. But yeah, 26 to 36 is the range. Zen says Recess as another show on Nickelodeon. Pretty much a Lexus. Big Comfy Couch says Zen. AW, were you ever self-conscious about your freckles, or did most guys think they were cute? I mean, guys aside, I don't center my life around whether or not guys find me cute. But I've always loved my freckles. I feel like they really came in, like when you look at like baby picture or like young photos of me, they're not really that visible. I feel like they started to appear more like preteen, teenage years, maybe a little before that. But I love them. I've always loved them. And obviously, you know, some people are going to think they're ugly. Some people are going to think they're weird, but whatever. Like I can't change change people's opinions about how I look. And if some people will just naturally, like you could put the most beautiful person on a poster and there will always be people who like think they're ugly, think they're weird, whatever. So I have always loved my freckles. I've never been self-conscious of my freckles. And I would say generally people have been complimentary of my freckles. There's always like a few one-off comments that are rude, like, oh, what are those dots on your face? Like, oh, those are so like strange, but I don't know. Welcome to the real world. People are gonna judge you all the time. Stebia Edits, thank you so much. Charlotte Adams, thank you. Stephen Bones, thank you. I mean, I have lights in front of me, so those are helping to illuminate my face. Angel Mitchell said hi. Ozzy Bogon's son. Salute your shorts. Never heard of that. Usu. Scooter Boy Productions. All right. Barry McCockner, Lexus and Mercedes are girl cars. Are they really? Interesting. I think of those as guy cars. Sorry, I just got to chew here for a second. Hello, Soren. How have you been? Cassidy says we're kind of thinking about going out on the lake for 4th or just having a fun night. I love that. Both of those just sound so chill, so nice. Zen says, ooh, I saw it. Nice seats. I know. It was a great rental. Honestly, I would have loved to just have that car permanently, but one day maybe. Evan 21. Thank you, Charlotte Adams. Dirty Cow. Okay, 38,000 for the Toyota Camry. Dang, that's expensive for me at least. I mean, that's like a solid chunk of money. I mean, not a lot. I mean, some people do, but not a lot of people have 26 to 36 grand just lying around and can write a check. I mean, you'd have to take out car payments, a car loan to pay for this. So yeah, I mean, cars are expensive. Honestly, that's the thing about cars. The cost of the vehicle itself is a lot. It's like in the tens of thousands. And then you have to add on insurance, maintenance, changing tires, oil change. I feel like there's like little car things too, where it's like you want little mats in there, or you want to get it cleaned every other month maybe. Oh man, it's just, yeah, cars. I feel like cars are so normal, but also they're so expensive, like very, very expensive. Ruwaida Gorgies says hi. Rich says, Cassidy, I bet you wish the lake would be frozen. Let's see. Edwin Lima is here. Olivia says, I think your freckles are beautiful. Thank you. I did like the red interior of the rental car. Yabba dabba do. I was very pleasantly surprised when I got to the Enterprise rent-a-car and they walked me out to my vehicle and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is a cool car. Thank you, Enterprise. Pete Bushing says, Miss Straightforward. Yes, gotta be straightforward. Trees said hi. Don't know, Hope 4Bs, Class 21, T-Dog TV, thank you. Marco Polo 7870 with the hearts. Trees. I did like Keenan and Kel. Yes, I thought that show was so funny. I do not have any advice on making rap music. Chord flow. Zoe Sanchez, hello. Trippy Ricci, or maybe it's Trippy Richie. Energy is vibrant. First time seeing you. Welcome, welcome. I got like 9K solid, like Tav Top. You've got 9K just hanging out, ready for use whenever you need it. I mean, that's a good chunk of change just to have sitting around. Pants on Fire, yes, I get the Doja Cat comment a lot. I appreciate it. Nobody says, hey Hannah, hope you're having a nice relaxing evening. I am. I'm eating my dinner on the live stream tonight because sometimes I actually try not to eat on live because it's hard to chew and also keep up with the comments. But so far it hasn't been a struggle. All right. Dirty 8 Cal says, box Chevy is a guy car. I don't have it either. I don't really know what a box Chevy is. I think of guy cars as like any muscle cars, like Maserati, Corvette, Bentley. Not really muscle. It's either like high-end, like crazy expensive luxury, or like aggressive muscle cars. Like Maserati, Corvette, Porsche, I know of cars, but I'm not like an expert. And then like it's like you've got like the high-end, super expensive luxury cars that are like hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's like one category. Crazy expensive, like a house mortgage price tag car. Slash muscle cars. Then you have like the super duper hefty, like I think like Ford Raptors, like I think of like the outdoor like hardy cars, Jeeps too, I think of as guy cars. And then what was the other one? Oh, kind of like it's like, is it an Escalade or? It's basically like the big old SUVs that you see like Taylor Swift like running into, like with her bodyguards and security detail like behind her and around her. Is it an Escalade? Chevy Escalade? Like what does the Secret Service drive? Does the Secret Service use Chevy Escalade? I don't know if that's right. Chevy. Oh, sorry, I said Chevy, I meant Cadillac. Yes, I think it's the Cadillac Escalade. Like I can think of one time, this is so funny, but I was out and about somewhere in Minneapolis maybe a year or two ago, and it was like a main sidewalk, like broad daylight, and I was like, whoa, someone important is close by, because there was a Cadillac Escalade, like big old tinted black windows, could not see inside, and you could hear that it was running, like it was just idling there in park. And there's just this one guy, probably 6 feet tall, sunglasses, the earpiece with the little curly thing going in somewhere, and he's just standing there like this, like with his sunshades on, like outside of the Escalade. And I was like, oh, that looks like a Secret Service guy. Anyways, I digress. Pee Wee Herman, not a fan. Jedi Assassin, funny videos 2.0. Farhan is here. Yes, 50 Tyson, that is a Martha Stewart emoji. When you join the channel as a member, you do get to use members only emojis in the chat when I go live. Thank you so much, Diffie. Prayers and blessings. I remember it looks like a chihuahua. I don't know if that's your chihuahua, but I think it's a chihuahua in your user profile picture. Hi, Heather Holly. Box Chevy. The cat under the mat. Hello, Janet Mitchell. Doing well. How about you? Yabba dabba doo. There is a poll tonight. Check your screen. Look below. The poll is open right now. Life with Olivia, I'm eating pineapple bowl, I think. I love pineapple, my favorite fruit. I love pineapple, however, if I eat too much of it, it like tears up the roof of my mouth. I think it's like this minor allergy that a lot of people have. It's like this, it just leaves my gums feeling really like irritated and like torn up in a way. So I love it, but I have to eat it in small amounts, otherwise I have that reaction to it. Willow's World. Also, George Gonzalez sent a floating heart gift. Thank you so much, George. Common Sense is here. Oh, is it a Chevy Tahoe? Maybe that's it. Chevy Tahoe. Is that the vehicle? Yeah, it's like Chevy Tahoe mixed with, it's like that one looks very much like, in my opinion, Chevy Suburban. That's what I'm thinking. Chevy Suburban. That's like, I think of like presidential motorcades, celebrity, the celebrity getaway vehicles with all of their, security personnel. Yeah. Escalades are nice and comfortable. LOL, you are young, Bet, says Dirty 8 Cal. Yeah, but I can't see the poll either with the pinned comment there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hopefully, 217 people have voted, so people are seeing it. Think of a triple patty juicy burger, says Wally West Solos. Luis Angel from the Dominican Republic. Hola, Luis. Kelvin Dotson, you will be there soon with your personal security and big black Escalade. Did you hear that? I almost said big back Escalade, like I'm gonna be chowing down in the back of an Escalade. But I mean, the thing is, because it's just the world is a crazy place. I would love to do some kind of like meetup in-person thing eventually. Not any, like I don't have plans anytime soon, but just because the world is crazy and you really gotta just preempt anything. I would want some kind of like security at an event like that. Keithana Ood Hi Suryan says hello. Hi Keithana. Mike is drinking pineapple soda right now. Sounds delicious. Thank you, Zoe Sanchez. Olivia says, yes, pineapple has acid which eats away at you. It's not bad, but eating too much can have that effect. Yes, I feel like it's also probably not great for your tooth enamel because acid is just like so harsh on your teeth. William Ravelis, Ford Bronco. Yes, that is my dream car. How much do Ford Broncos cost? Let's see. How much does a 2025 Ford Bronco cost? Let's see. Baseline price. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. They start at $40,000. Oof. Man, but then when you get all of the like upgrades and custom made whatever, like it quickly starts to go up to like 50, 80, 90. They're so cute. But it's like, do I really want to just send away 40 grand? Not really. Johnny Theva, I can feel your aura and light through my phone screen. Thank you, Johnny. Good to see you here. 50 Tyson had a Suburban and enjoyed it very much. Gatlin Wishman, good to see you again. One Deep, I don't think all veggie processed products taste gross. No more cooking. I will be cooking again soon. Abdu Ali. Kelvin Dotson is laughing. One Deep, maybe at the big back escalator, whatever I said. One Deep, I skipped down, dang it. There we go. It's Fairly Odd Parents for the poll because her face looks like Timmy Turner. I do love Timmy Turner. Callum Hoffy, I don't know how to, maybe Hoffy. William Raveles, I love seaweed snacks. I've never put them in a salad before. Hi, Michaela Swain. Callum prefers a cider. I did vote on here, says Dirty 8 Cow. High Park Osterwich, wait 10 years, says El Chicken Little. Some electrical as well. Life with Olivia says, I'll take any car as long as it's not a truck or a bright color that makes it look like a Skittle. Yes, Olivia, I mean, the thing is, I don't need flashy, I don't need luxury. To me, it's like efficient gas mileage and safety are like the two big ones. It's like at the end of the day, I'm not driving around to impress people with my car. It's a depreciating asset, so its value is going down over time. Never buy new, like, unless you just have crazy, if you're like an NFL player or you're Warren Buffett level, Elon level, it's like, okay, you can write a check for anything basically, but it's like for the average person, I just, yeah, cars are so expensive. All right, Nilesh is here. Thank you so much. Nicholas Hartley says King of the Hill. I'm gonna close the poll in 5 minutes. So if you have not voted, vote. Willow's World, by the way, for everyone who can't see the poll, there's an option where you can dismiss the pinned comment. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Cassidy says, Hannah, I think Rich and Kirby would do an amazing job at security for the meetup. Yes, I definitely think so. Yeah, there are people I would be like, I would feel very confident in recruiting a security detail for an in-person meetup that I know on here on YouTube. Hi, Charisse Brewster. It's Alyssa said hi. Willow's World says, I don't know why I added an exclamation point. I liked it. Doing well, Charisse Brewster. It was a solid first day back at work after a holiday weekend. I was off for 4 days last week, Thursday through yesterday, Sunday. And I do really love my job, so it's not like I was like, oh my God, It was more like, all right, it's time to like not sleep in late anymore. It's time to like get up and do work again, like get back into the routine. But it was a good day. Ray says, I have an MRI on Wednesday for a mystery chronic pain I've had for a year now. I'm hoping they find something. Yes, honestly, like when something is bothering me, all I want is answers. Like it's just, I know sometimes it can be scary to go and just because you're like, oh my God, what are they gonna find? What are they gonna tell me? What's causing this? But it's like in my personal like I feel like there's so much more peace in knowing than not knowing, because I feel like when you don't know, that's when it can just like you're Googling, you're on like WebMD, YouTube trying to like self-diagnose, and you're like, oh my God, it could be this, I'm dying tomorrow, oh my God, my life is over. And it's just like, just go get stuff looked at. So fingers crossed. I personally love getting answers whenever it doesn't even have to be health stuff. It can be like other stuff in my life. I prefer to just know what's going on. Like give me the facts. That's my approach. Truman Richardson. I don't know if I remember you, being honest. Rich says I'm 6 foot 200 pounds. That would be very helpful in a security, like when I think of like security detail, like if I were to like hire my own security detail, it would be, and again, I'm like very much like a feminist, like woohoo, but I'm hiring all men who are like 6 foot or higher, like doesn't hurt to have some like ex-Vikings players or like just the hefty guys where it's just like you are rolling with a crew and no one is even gonna dream of messing with you because they are gonna be so over in milliseconds. Like you guys know I'm a huge fan of Taylor Swift, and if you watch any of her paparazzi walks like into Chiefs, like the Arrowhead Stadium, or heading out to dinner with Travis Kelce or whatever, the thing is Travis Kelce is massive, so that's a perk. But also if she's like out on her own, there's like 8-10 big old dudes who are just like telling people to clear off, like get back, stand back, do not come any closer. It's just like there is no getting to her, which I'm like, I would roll like that too if I was she's so famous that it brings out the crazies, and she's had many instances of people coming after her. Carl Brown, you will be debt free next year. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, keep going. Destroy that debt, pay it off. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. James Butler, thank you so much. Cars depreciate 30% in the first year. Yeah, the car depreciation is so painful. Your fave, Rain Wing, welcome back. And you too, Goku542. Hi, Petty Roosevelt. That's a fun username. Yes, you bring back earrings, says Charisse Brewster. Goku, well, it's good to see you again. I'm glad you're back if you missed me. Rajesh Vishwakarma says, I think, hi. Chief the Medicine Man says, I volunteer for security. Love it. I'm loving these people, like the names getting floated in here for security detail. Serious, these are Jingle Bell earrings, not cherry earrings, but a lot of people do think they're cherries, and I wear them on every single live stream. Draven Wicker is here. Hi, Ashley. Hope you're doing well. WR, hello. Thank you. John Wick, hello. How are you, John Wick? Ray says, I got diagnosed with scoliosis in October, and they misdiagnosed me with a stress fracture, but I think it's a pinched nerve in my scoliosis. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. If you have a curvature in your spine. Let's see. I could be a bodyguard, trust. I'm 6'7", definitely. I'm 4'11". Oh man. Willow's World, twins, but got checked when I was like 10 or something. Without the nerve issue, my spine is just bent. Glad you didn't get the nerve issues. Ashley saying hello to Rich. Willow's World says, I know, right? Hope you get it fixed. Hi, hey, it's Coda. I have no debt and no credit card. Wow, that's like the Gordon Ramsay style right there, Rich. Nice. Yes, I have no debt. I do have credit cards though, but I pay them off every month. I never carry balance because the thought of paying some outrageous interest on whatever, payment you owe. It's like you owe, I don't know. I just never carry a balance because I'm not trying to get charged interest on something that I can cover with cash. I never use my credit card for something that I could not pay for in cash. I like to use it for cash back. Cash back, like 3% off of groceries, 5% off of hotels and plane tickets. So it's good cost savings, but it's like I understand, even though I do like credit cards, I see why like people, not everyone who's in the finance world, but people like Dave Ramsey, I see why they just are so against credit cards because they can be, they can and they have destroyed people's lives. Ashley says, I'm sitting here watching my tummy move around with the triplets. Oh my gosh, you're getting so close to your delivery date. Thank you, XZ. Jordan Kreutz is back. What should I wear for Thursday? Like a t-shirt or dress or skirt or leggings? Remind me what's going on Thursday, Jordan. Thank you, Zoe Sanchez. Hi, Tony Ferris. Tori is new here. Welcome, Tori. Thank you for the like. Wida. Chi is here. Good to see you. How have you been? I feel like it's been a while, Chi. Cassidy is saying to Rich, I also have no debt, but I do have credit cards for when I go traveling. That's super awesome. Yes. No debt, you guys. No debt is amazing. It's like you don't owe anything to anyone. Sure, you have to pay your bills every month, but you're like you don't owe. You're not like paying someone back for an item or something else. It's just, ugh. I don't want to be in debt to anyone ever. Garrett, doing well. Pig with a bacon tie says yes. XZ, these are Christmas earrings. Thank you, Ray. Hi, King Alpha Male. Basharat Khan is here. Leon Tao, I wear these as a tradition on my live streams. The Lonely Sapling, why do you stream? It's really fun. I love the real-time interaction. It's like really the only time on YouTube, the only part of YouTube where you can interact with other users in real time. The only other time is when you are at a premiere of a video or something. So I love interacting with people in real time, especially because YouTube does not have a direct messaging feature like Instagram and Facebook, and I don't know if TikTok has it because I'm not on TikTok. But there's just, there's so much fun with YouTube live streams. It's a really good way to grow your channel. It's a great way to like learn how to respond to comments on the fly. Getting to know people who subscribe, like getting to know your channel community. Like I know where people live. I know what people do for work on here. I've never met anybody from YouTube in real life, but I feel like over months and months, like you really start to know people's personalities by interacting with them all the time on live stream. So many perks of live streaming. AW, great question. When and where is your next trip? I really don't have any travel plans for the rest of this year. I don't have any real desire to travel. I just don't really wish to. And it's also crazy expensive. And in this phase of my life, I'm really working on saving and investing and growing my net worth. And a really fast way to undo a lot of like months and months of saving and investing is to go on a very long trip, or even like, it doesn't even have to be long, but like hotels are expensive, planes are expensive, rental cars are expensive, gas is expensive, eating out is expensive. It's just, travel costs, because I've had several trips now this year and they were great, but it's just, I can look at my monthly, like I like account all of my finances every single month. And it's just the travel months, I'm like, man, this was like not a good save. I mean, I still save money every month, but it's just so painful because you're like, dang, that's so much money. So I don't have another trip planned for a very long time. Yabba Dabba Doo says hi to Ashley. Newsflash. Ashley, Rich says, just find Ashley. I do not have triplets inside of me. All right, poll results. Let's see what people picked. The trivia question for today was guess my favorite Nickelodeon show. The number one answer, or the most common vote getter, was the first option in the list. No surprise. Hey Arnold. I was okay with Hey Arnold, but it wasn't my favorite. Second place is SpongeBob SquarePants. 31% of you voted SpongeBob, and it is SpongeBob SquarePants. Well done, you guys. Cameron, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Carl Hungus, Rats Chuko, Don Ramon, thank you. MC is here. Good to see you, MC. XZ, I am half half Euro mix, half Ethiopian. AW, I have never cared if my partner is a meat eater or / an omnivore. I don't care. Lion Tao, we are all strangers on YouTube. Jan Ovchik is here. Thank you, Jan. Just getting an email. Evan, hello. Sandeep, I'm doing well. How about you? Cassidy says, did you enjoy the 4-day weekend, Hannah? I was so jealous. It was amazing, Cassidy. It was nice to just get away. I ran a 5K. I'm doing a vlog about this past weekend, so stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to get it posted by next Monday, TBD, but it was great. Also, was thinking of you though, because you have all of next week off because it's 4th of July week. So that is, when you think about like, you've got a whole week, but it's like weekend to weekend, which is what, 9 days total, like not a 9-day stretch vacation. So rare and so nice when you're a working American. Marianne Edie, you're new here. Welcome. I'll say Marion. Marion is new. Your freckles are so cute. Thank you. We haven't really been talking about one specific thing, but I'm just trying to keep up with comments, so responding as I go. Hey, it's Coda. I am 31 years old. Beautiful. All right. NC says, I thought your parents didn't let you watch SpongeBob. What? No, of course they let me watch SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob, and so did my parents. They thought it was funny. I mean, my parents, I'm trying to think. They didn't let me watch Captain Planet. That was on Cartoon Network. And they also didn't let me watch, what was it? Oh, I don't think they liked Dragon Ball. This was mostly my mom. Yeah, Dragon Ball, but I would like kind of sneak watch both of those. Honestly, I watched them and I was like, as a kid, I was like, I don't know why my parents don't want me to watch this. It wasn't like overly violent, but those are the two I can remember my parents did not want me to watch, was Dragon Ball Z and Captain Planet. MC says, what did you think of SpongeBob's antics back then? Oh, I thought they were hilarious. I still to this day, I love SpongeBob. Hi Ryan, Pin Beruntung, hello. Bambacuts is here. Lion Tao, I've not been to Ethiopia yet. K26 YouTube or YT said hi. Bojangles, hello. XZ says, sorry, I couldn't listen. Can you tell me your ethnicity again? Half Euro mix, half Ethiopian. McKenna Life 123 said hi. Lion. I only know a few words in, so it's not Ethiopian. There are many languages spoken in Ethiopia, but none of them are called Ethiopian. The main language is called Amharic. That's my dad's primary language. He also speaks Oromo. I know some words in Amharic. Hannah, hello. Oscar Vasquez, OMG. I remember Hannah from math class. I used to copy from her. I don't think so. MC, I'm guessing you don't remember the Looney Tunes spin-off called Tiny Toons. I think I did watch Tiny Toons, but I wasn't like the biggest fan. I don't know what to do with myself with just Sunday off work. Workaholic. You gotta find something to do. Life isn't only meant to be work. At least that's what I think. XZ loves SpongeBob. Marion says, what's your nationality, if you don't mind me asking? I am an American citizen. Oops, terrible recall on my part. Oh, you're fine, NC, no worries. No one here today says hi. I like your airplane flying over planet earrings. Interesting. Not quite, but that's one interpretation I haven't heard before. Jeff Lewis is here. Hog is here. We've got Aubrey's Cuties, Ugyen Jamtho. Hi, Samir Khan, Isaiah Moses. We've got, let's see, we're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. Oh, yes. I bet if I pulled it up and played it right now, I would remember the theme song. Let's see. Hey, it's Coda says, my parents never let me watch Wild Thornberries. That's a surprise. I feel like Wild Thornberries is a pretty tame show. I'm going to remove the pinned comment just so it's not interfering with people's viewing of the chats. Marion, yes, I am half Ethiopian. My dad is from Ethiopia. We've got HCDSGB said hi. Brian, I am eating, I just removed the pinned comment, but I'm eating the very last of a mushroom veggie burger. You guys have seen me make them several times on live. I didn't have time to eat before this, and honestly, I figured I'd just sit down and start the live stream with some food. Oops. That's how I know Oscar Vasquez is lying, because a fun fact about me, I have never had braces, and Oscar just said I did. So, Oscar, you're not telling the truth. Aubrey's Cuties. I got these off of Amazon. Rich says, Brian, it's been a while. I passed English because of Hannah. Amazing. Hi, Yaman Tube. Hello, Bama Cuts. Brian Moses says, hi, Green Day, or hi, Rich. It's been a while. I've been busy with work and life. Man, haven't we all? It's been busy. I feel like summer generally is just such a busy period. I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself, and, you know, I'm excited for fall and I'm excited for winter, but I don't want to just let time pass me by. I know you remember the opening song. Oh, yeah, of course. Opening song to Sailor Moon. What is it? Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She will never turn her back on a friend. She is always there to defend. She is the one on whom we can depend. She is the one named Sailor Moon. And then it's like, do, 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 do. So cool. I wanted to be Sailor Moon for a time. I thought she was just the most amazing, not person, but just such a cool character. Brian says, I can finally relax and just talk to normal people. Nice. Oh, where's my napkin? Dang it, did I get rid of it? Ugh, I usually have a napkin here with me. Yamantube, I just finished eating a veggie burger. Rich was being sarcastic. Yeah, what are your hobbies? When you do get free, like, what did you say? I think it was today you got some free time. Did you do anything fun with your free time? MC says, bingo. Thank you, Anushka. Hey, it's Coda says, I eat meat all my life, but there are days that meats just don't interest me. Yeah. I mean, I was that way too so I went vegan when I was 18, but growing up, I mean, some days I don't know, I'd eat more veggies, or I think I would have like accidental vegetarian days. Hi, Luke. I don't really tell people how to live. Brian Moses says, love your smile, Hannah. Thank you so much, Brian. Hold. Are you eating a burger with a fork and a knife? Yes. I do not eat hamburgers with, or veggie burgers with buns. I try to limit the amount of bread that I eat. BJ Depth is back. Hello. My favorite season is autumn. I could have saved that for a trivia question, but I figured I would just answer your question. Fun fact, Scotland can grow palm trees. Interesting. I did not know that. Hello, Ernest. How are you? Jet Scotty. Do you eat any pasta as a vegetarian? Rarely. I really try to limit my intake of processed grains because it's just like a massive carbo bomb. Your blood sugar spikes. It's like not a lot of fiber. I think like for me, the name of the game is to like eat things that are as natural and as unprocessed. I mean, you just saw me eating a mushroom burger, so that's not like the most unprocessed thing. But especially in terms of like carbohydrates that are just ultra refined into like a very fine flour with a lot of sugar added to it, it's just you are spiking your blood sugar like crazy when you eat a lot of that. So I try to limit processed and refined carbs and sugars. Jules Corner. So for my YouTube videos, for the music that I use, I actually there's a copyright free YouTube channel for content creators called Audio Library. So you can download the music and play it as like, you know, background music in your videos as long as you will not get a copyright strike. You will not get, you will not get in any kind of trouble as long as you include like not citation, but you basically include the artist's information in the description box of your video. So you just give credit to the artist. But yes, I think there have been a couple like where the YouTube, like when I uploaded a video, it didn't catch that it was one of the copyright free music tracks from Audio Library, and so I had to like cut out segments or just do a delete and then re-upload using a different track. But no, I avoid copyrights like the plague because I'm monetized. I earn income on YouTube, and if you get copyright strikes, you can be demonetized. Not trying to do that because it's a lot of work to get monetized, so it would be really, really disappointing. BJ Depth, do you believe in fasting? I have read wonderful things about fasting. I have seen from many very credible health sources that intermittent fasting is good for you and can have like really good effects long term. However, I've fasted in different periods of my life and I absolutely hated it. It severely impacted my ability to think and perform at my job. I was very drained and couldn't work out as well. I'm a runner and I also do lots of other fitness activities. So personally for me, I don't enjoy fasting. I also cannot sleep through the night if I'm hungry. I've had it happen many times where I thought I ate enough food by the end of the day, and then I wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and my stomach is churning because I'm absolutely starving, and it's like my body's wanting more food. So I have to drag myself out of bed and go find something in my kitchen to eat. So generally, fasting is not for me. It's more disruptive. Like I feel like for me, it's had more downsides than upsides, but I know some people love it, so I'm not against fasting. All right. Rich says fishing like Kirby, tennis and walking. Nice. MC says I ran out of lighter fluid and I'm using my socket input and car lighter in my car to light up. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, MC, best of luck. Hey, it's Coda. No, I don't eat any animal products as a vegan. Cassidy says, Rich, it's nice when you have a job you enjoy, though. Maybe someday I'll have that opportunity. Yes, I mean, current job market, not great. I would say, like, it's not the time to be looking for other jobs because if you have a job, like, you are a fortunate person. There's a lot of people out of work these days wanting to get back into the workforce and they just cannot get a job. But I feel like in time, hopefully you can apply for a different job that fills your cup, Cassidy. I'm okay, had a day, says Ernest. XZ, why do you not eat bread? I mean, I don't eat it, period, but I barely eat it. It's ultra refined and it spikes your blood sugar, and that's generally not great for your body. Brian Moses, fun fact, you are very sweet. Thank you. Danish, I am in the United States. Willow's World, oh, bro, I thought you were literally cutting the bun with everything inside of it. I was so confused. Oh, no, I just eat burger patties by themselves. I don't eat vegan burgers with any kind of bread. Yikes, sorry, Cassidy, says Rich, I know. I do like ramen. I'll have ramen now and then. Aussie Willow, Common Sense Citation. Yeah, but Abadu, would you like to climb Mount Everest and why? Not really. Like, I don't need to. It's kind of like, that's how I feel about like scuba, like doing deep sea scuba diving. Like if I get to the end of my life and I've never done deep sea scuba diving, I don't like marine life. So I know this is a tangent, but yeah, Mount Everest, it's like asking, oh, like, do you ever want to go to the top of the tallest tower in the world? I feel so like indifferent. Like it like doesn't bring any feelings to me. So my first thought with Mount Everest is like, no, like I don't really have an interest in it anyways, naturally. It's a lot of work. It's very dangerous. There's like wait lines when you get to the top, like toward the top of Everest, because all these people are wanting to climb it. It just seems like so much work, so much money, so much risk for something that I really don't feel like strongly about at all. There's so many more things I can think of wanting to do and accomplish in my life than to climb Mount Everest. Like it's not important to me. Jules Corner, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You're welcome, Jules Corner. Hopefully that was helpful for you. The audio library and copyright-free music info. Snakebite VR. I do like Veggie Tales, Mushrooms 190. What about for live videos? Oh, for like live stream, I never ever play any music at all. I personally just prefer to I like to talk. I don't feel the need to have background music. I don't know what the rules are though. That's a good question. But I don't mess around. For example, I've had Harry Potter playing or Star Wars, like playing in the background on some of my live streams. And those movies have very, very recognizable soundtracks where the YouTube algorithm or whatever, the YouTube system would recognize it and probably flag, like if I were to just like be quiet and let the Harry Potter theme or the Star Wars theme play. Yeah, because these live streams are uploaded as videos after the fact to my channel. So I'm so careful about copyright on here. Jet Scotty says, okay, interesting. The Hater VK, Parthika Swaran, hello. Thank you, Aussie. Don't really do shout outs, Aubrey. XZ says me too. Big Dog Oki. Oh, that's so cute. Is that a Roddy? I love the dog in your profile picture. That happens to me too. I have to get full or I wake up and I eat something or drink water. Yep. It's so, anytime where I've woken up unintentionally because my stomach was just churning and churning and churning from hunger. It's like I wake up and I'm like, God dang it. If only I had just had like one more veggie burger or one more slice of vegan lasagna or one more something, or like even just a little snack that would have carried me through the whole night. Because if I sleep on a full stomach, I will sleep for like 8 to 10 hours, no problem. But the number one disruptor, and most nights are fine, but it's the busy days, or if I'm low on groceries and I didn't have time to make something. Those days where I get to the end of the day and I'm like, I think I ate enough today, but I'm not quite sure. And then I'm awake at 3 or 4 in the morning and I have to get up early for work the next day and I'm like, dang it. So annoying. I've never been to Ethiopia. Did you grow up in America all your life? Yes. Born and raised here in Minneapolis. Have spent most of my life living in the United States. Gabby Montez is here. Black God 1984. Love the freckles. Thank you so much. Ball VR. Brian. Okay. BJ Depth. Thank you. Ibe Aniebona. Hi, gorgeous. Love from Nigeria. Very cool. West Coast. Boss Haas, a strong, independent black woman is speaking. Listen and learn. Why are you vegan? I get asked this a lot. I feel like I should make a YouTube video about this, explaining myself, because I've been asked like dozens and dozens of times. I went vegan for 2 reasons. One, health reasons, sticking to whole foods, plants. Like that is like the mission. Eat like a monk, eat very just simple, wholesome foods that are all plant foods. Number 2, I personally don't want to be spending my own money on animal products. Brian says, ever eat the extra spicy ramen? Yes. Bolo Santosi, Meghan Markle's sister. I do get Meghan Markle as a celebrity lookalike comment every now and then. 1K Prods is here. Warky, hello. Willow's World, bro, I want to be a marine biologist, but like I get that sea stuff ain't for everyone. Also, I can't swim. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, you might want to be able to swim. All right. Hey, it's Coda. I have to cut carbs like potatoes, tortillas, beans. I do love carbs, but I try to eat carbs that are more like whole grain carbs, like quinoa has a lot of carbs, but it's like a whole seed. Teff, oats, like rolled oats instead of like refined oat flour. Just like my rule of thumb for eating, in addition to just being vegan, is like just try to make my body do some work. Like make my body have to work to like digest the food I'm eating. Because if it's just like pure sugar and all processed and like not a lot of fiber, it's just like, no, fiber is so good for you. Carlos is here. Carlos XZ. No, I'm vegan, so I will not eat meat. Dylan Courier doing well. We're at 8.05K subs. We are in the 8,000s, guys. It's so exciting. Thank you, caller. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Ellie. You and Taylor Swift to be twin sisters. Not even close. That girl is 5'10" or something like that. She is like a supermodel height. I am not. She is blonde haired and blue eyed. I am not. She is, as far as we all know, as far as I've read, she is fully white. I am half white, half black, so no. We are very much not twin sisters. Daily Lennon is here. Thank you, Ellie. Big Dog Oki says, yep, that's what it is. Okay, it is a Roddy. I follow this one content creator who has the cutest, I think it might be a couple of Roddies now, but man, so precious, so sweet. Muhammad Sheriff, yes, I'm vegan, so I eat veggie burgers. We've got Willow's World, bro, my username, profile picture was gonna be a rat, user was gonna be Rats Unofficial, but I want it to be cutesy instead. Fair enough. Peyton, thank you so much. G King Paris is here. I'm 31. Ella, hello. Go Get It said hi. JJ Visno said hi. Graydon Camden, thank you. Gorilla Tag Ghost Hunter Fidget Princess 22 said hi. Yabba Dabba Doo says, ever listening to The Sound of Silence in a foreign language? Just heard French, absolutely beautiful. Ooh, interesting. Sometimes I feel like the translations they don't have the same, like, there's like it doesn't have the same flow and the same ring as in English. But no, I've never heard it in other languages. Yabba Dabba Doo. BJ Deb says, I was the last subscriber. Happy Monday to you as well, Bearded Aussie. I should say happy Tuesday to you, since it's Tuesday already in Australia. Willow's World, I just realized you always have your hair up. Why is that? Because I am very, very, very efficient with my time. I do not like to waste my time. I like to do as much as I possibly can every single day. And I work a full-time job from 9 to 5. And this is the fastest hairstyle I know how to do that's also appropriate for my job. like a professional hairstyle. Anything else I try to do with my hair, I can do other hairstyles, but it takes way, way, way longer. So this is the fastest hairstyle I know how to do. Tunnel vision, Steph Curry's sister. I love it. I've gotten in this evening's live stream, I've gotten Doja Cat, Steph Curry's sister, Meghan Markle's sister, and I feel like I got someone else. Minnesota Golden Gophers says Rich. Oh my gosh, how does this little flea get in here? Oh, my windows are closed. That's so dumb. Thank you, AW. Yes, I do have natural nails. I have a nail tutorial video on my channel for those of you who would like to see it. G King Paris says I'm French too. Bearded Aussie in green. Yes, I'd love to see all of you in green, my channel members. Also, we made it to 100 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Come on, last little bits of my veggie burger. Brandon from Oklahoma. Oh, Brandon from Oklahoma. I don't know. Boy, I don't know if I remember if you were watching me when I just started, because that was 5 years ago. I'm not remembering you. Hi, Jacob Hash. Freshly Wild is here. Callie said hi. Can you tell me a college football team? Sure. Oh, Rich, that's what your comment was. Minnesota Golden Gophers. Nice. Lauren, thank you. I'm glad you love the earrings. I want to eat a wild boar. I don't know where to get one though, says Oscar Vasquez. Moneybag Trucker says, I love your freckles. Thank you. Love your energy. It's amazing, says Brian. I love being on here. I find you all very energizing. Stop, I thought you were Doja Cat when I first found your stream. I do get Doja. I was just looking at a picture of Doja not too long ago. I think it was like a trivia something or other, Doja. Except the picture I saw was like, she has blonde, she has like hair colors that change a lot. Doja Cat. Yeah, I definitely see Doja Cat. She's very eccentric, like just, it's like, man, what's the next look gonna be? All right, King Alpha Male, SM says, oh, I 100% see Meghan Markle's sister, but I wouldn't have come to that on my own. I do see the resemblance, like similar skin tone and hair color. Hi, Joseph Cardio. Not you semi-clocking me. I think that's a new Gen Z-ism that I still have to get down, is clocking. Have you guys heard, it's like the Justin Bieber, like Unhinged, they've turned it into like a song now where he's like going off on paparazzi about, he's like, you're not clocking that I'm at the beach with I'm a husband, I'm a dad at the beach. And they like remixed it. It's very fun. My sister showed this to me. Trident Twig said hi. Joseph Cardio had a great day. How do you do gifts on here? You're gonna have to look for the monetization button, probably somewhere on your phone screen. Aaliyah said hi. Crazy Monkey, hello. Leela DTI said hi. Love that mug. Yes, this is my all-time favorite coffee mug. I made myself some decaf coffee and I sprinkled a little bit of, actually, I should save this as a trivia question. What flavor did I sprinkle into my coffee tonight? I decided to add a little flavor to it. Josie Yedlika is here. Hattie, decaf coffee. All right, Hattie, me and Doja Cat have the same birthday. Nice. When is your birthday? I don't know Doja Cat's birthday. Willow's World, OMG, have you tried knots, the hairstyle, by the way, or getting cornrows? Wouldn't do cornrows, not my vibe. Like knots, is that where it's like I've seen girls with like not here, not here. I'm like, I don't know, I'm not very like out there with my hairstyles. It's very much bun, half up, half down, maybe a ponytail with a braid if I'm doing like a race or something. But no, I keep it simple with my hair. I'm not going for anything, I don't know, complicated, or that's because I work in a pretty like traditional office setting where it's like, you know, dress somewhat formally, not full suits, but it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't go for like, I think this is just like the perfect hairstyle for my office. Biggest fan girl says Shirley Hudson. Thank you, Wilhelm. Jeff Root says huzzah. Hi, Rajesh Ginkala. Funyan Rob says, Madam Christmas Tree, your painting mug is awesome. Thank you. Yes, it's Van Gogh, who I love. BJ Depth, yes, I have a sister. I have one sibling, my younger sister. She's also on YouTube. Her channel name is at Rachel Gore, Goor. Spencer Montgomery, hiccups, are you growing? Neymar Lover said hi. Thank you, XZ. Joseph Cardio said okay. Beth Egan. Let's see. Hattie, the mug is fire. Hattie says cinnamon. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna add a new poll question. So hang tight. I'm just trying to get a little bit caught up on the chat so I don't, you know, dig a deeper hole because I'm still a little behind. G King Paris says, I just did an all-nighter. Ooh, I finally did it. It's 5 a.m. in France. I didn't sleep tonight. The sun is going up already. Are you gonna get any sleep? Like, what was it that like had you up all night? SM says, I felt terrible for Justin Bieber on the Father Day beach video where the paparazzi were too much. Yeah, my sister, she's way more like following what's going on like on TikTok and social media. And she said that apparently he's just been posting these very bizarre, unhinged TikToks and maybe on Instagram too, but just very strange. Yeah, you could like tell in the video how like frustrated he was with the paparazzi. Joseph Cardio, all right, new on this app. Welcome, welcome. Joe Ski, I feel like the mug suits you perfectly. Thank you. I love this mug. It's so like whimsical and pretty. And I feel like the Starry Night is like it's such a crowd pleaser. Like who doesn't like the Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh? I got this mug when I visited there was a traveling Van Gogh exhibit. It came here to Minneapolis. And I went there on my 28th birthday. So almost 4 years ago, because I'm gonna be turning 32 in September, less than 3 months from now. JJ Visno, they're just plastic and 2 out of 3 are plain old annoying. Yeah, they're not for everyone, I suppose, JJ Visno, thank you. Lovely cup. Do you know the name of it? Yes, The Starry Night. William Bill Cunningham. Sir Adam Skanowski. Doja is more, yes, sensual for sure. Yeah, I'm not going for the Doja vibe. I like her. I'm like, hey, she's an entertainer. I feel like entertainers, they're like creative people. They should be like doing whatever is like true to them. And I like that is not me. Like Doja's style is not my style, but I still think she's like really like fascinating. Like looking at just Googling her and scrolling through all of her different looks is just wild. You're like, oh my God, that's the same person. So interesting. Do you play Dress to Impress, by the way? You look like the type of person that would enjoy it. I don't think I've ever played Dress to Impress. Don't know like how the game works. SM says, it's one thing if paparazzi respectfully from a distance gawk, but with your kid and wife, absolutely not. Yeah, seriously. I just was like, really? Like, it's just so tasteless. Like, just let them have their family time. Casty is asking, were you able to watch any of the game last night? Yes. Oh, of course you would have sad people in your, yeah, because the Indiana Pacers, that's your neck of the woods. I watched the last like 2 minutes maybe. I had no idea, I didn't put 2 and 2 together, that Disney would be streaming the game. Disney Plus would have the game streaming because Disney owns ESPN. I didn't realize that it was, yeah. It just didn't occur to me, oh, check Disney Plus to watch the NBA, like, Game 7 game. So I was able to catch the last little bit of it, and then I saw some of the trophy ceremony at the end. G King Paris, I just did an all-nighter, finally did. Okay, but I asked you, what was it that kept you up all night? I'm so curious. I'm a night owl. I actually really love staying up all night. That's just my natural body clock, but I have to work a day job, so that obviously cannot happen if I want to perform well at my job. Thank you, William Bill Cunningham. I'm appreciating your comment about my hairstyle. Linda Turan, thank you. I'm glad you love the videos. I do put a lot of work into my videos, and it means a lot when people comment on them and give me feedback either in the comment section or on live stream. So yes, thank you for watching, and I'm glad you enjoyed my videos. Hope you have a good day as well. Linda, are you changing the mug every time? I mean, I have a rotation of coffee mugs. I probably have featured, you know, this one. I have a black one that's red on the inside that is a Min Post. It says read local news. Many of you have seen it. There's a red Betty Crocker one that I have. Oh, and then there's a Santa Claus mug. Oh, and Cornelia's too. So I think there's 5 coffee mugs that I've featured on here. I can't think of any other ones that I have. Willow's World, OMG Girl, search not hairstyle. I like the hairstyle, but it's not for everyone. Yeah, if it's like the not hairstyle, I generally am like, no, I like classical, simple hairstyles. Tatsuro Yamashita is here. Tatsuro, all right, you put cinnamon in your coffee. I know it says SM. Samuel Stone. Adam has a question. Tim Zadid, what is the time now? Right now, it's, for me, here in Central Time in the United States, it's 9:37 p.m. Also good to see you, Tim Zadid. Wait, actually, I'm gonna say chocolate. Yeah, okay, guys, I'm gonna get you, I hope I'm not that far behind on the chat. But I do wanna get you a second poll question. Neil says your mug is very beautiful. I agree. That's why I bought this as a souvenir when I went to the Van Gogh exhibit almost 4 years ago for my 28th birthday. We've got hazelnut, we've got chocolate. Oh my God, I love this. Oscar, Hannah, are we still gonna be homies when you become famous? I will. People are like, you're gonna forget me when like your channel gets bigger, and I'm like, no, I won't. I have a good memory, and also every single one of my live streams is archived on my channel. You can go and rewatch all of them because they automatically upload to my channel once I end the live stream. So no, I will never forget you guys. Nee Jass is here. Let's see, Tim Zadie, Drunken Chef Barbecue, like is done. Oh my God, this pet is literally like a microscopic little, some kind of flea. I don't know how it got in here. Can I get it? Can I get it? I almost want to like smash it, but I don't know if I should. Eddie said, hi, William. You are on a whole nother level than her, says William Bill Cunningham. Okay. Megan Bartz is here. Zainab is here. SM, also, she is a woman who lives to serve men. Doja is actually the worst. Ooh. The thing is, I don't know a ton about Doja Cat personally. I've listened to a few of her songs, but it's not like I'm like listening to her all the time. King Brand said hello. Adrian 1000, can't win them all. Cassidy, Ohio State win. King Paris, I'm in a summer break from high school. Very nice. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So that's what it is. You are free and you don't have to get up early in the morning. So you just decided to stay up all night. I love that. Hi, book lovers. Kitty said hi. Fiona Simmons said hi. Thank you, Kitty. I do not have a pet, but I would love to have pet dogs eventually. Adrian 1000 with the chocolate emojis, honey, candy, donut, cookie, ice cream, cake. I wish I could have at least one of those desserts right now. All right. Cool. All right, Zlata's Happy Life. Rich with the members only emojis. And now, guys, I will get you that second trivia question related to what flavor did I add to my coffee this evening? So let's do this. Trivia question number 2. Let's type it in for you guys. You guys should just type your guesses into the chat while I'm actually typing this poll question. Guess which flavor I added to my coffee tonight. And then, oh my God, this bug. So dumb. Go away. So distracting. All right, is it, ooh, itchy. Is it chocolate? Is it cinnamon? Is it cinnamon with 2 N's, I think? Is it pumpkin spice? Or is it hazelnut? Hazelnut. All right, guys. Guess. What did I add to my coffee tonight? Chocolate, hazelnut, chocolate, cinnamon. Okay, it's looking like cinnamon and hazelnut. I mean, votes are just rolling in, so everything is swapping around. Peppermint. Okay, definitely not that because it's not in the poll, but I have added peppermint flavor to my coffee before. Okay. Adrian 1000, I see you. Kitty guessed chocolate. Will's World said cinnamon or hazelnut. Sawyer JJ11, the painting was Van Gogh. Dylan Courier, book lover, says I've been practicing skateboarding and now I have so many bruises. Oh no, you should use a helmet and knee/elbow pads. Oh my gosh, this is your future. Like, protect your brain at all costs. Peyton Lighty, thank you. Kitty guessed mint. Yep. I mean, it's not tonight because mint isn't in the poll. Yeah, I love this. I was like trying to think of what else I could ask you guys. Caramel. Ooh, I wish. I don't have caramel on hand. Would have loved caramel. White chocolate, almond. Great job, Hannah, with no mods tonight. Yeah, honestly, I love self-moderating. It's like, it keeps me on my toes. It forces me to like really read quickly and just like, you know, cut people where necessary. For some reason, my phone isn't charging. Why is this? Hold on. There we go. Sometimes it just decides to not charge and I don't know why. Yeah, thanks for the props, Rich, with the modding. Book Lover says chocolate. Adrian with the strawberry emojis. So a lot of people guessing chocolate. Ooh, oh my gosh, you guys, all of these guesses are making me so hungry. Dylan said brown sugar and French vanilla, pumpkin spice. Book Lover says, I don't know, you seem like a pumpkin spice girl. SM says, sorry, my nose is suddenly getting itchy. SM says, darn it, cinnamon. Ariana guessed strawberry. Oh, I can't make up my mind. LOL, let's glance in the cup. I know you guys can kind of see a little bit of what's going on in here. But I mean, it's also just like coffee. There's just gonna be coffee remnants like on the side. And Justy 10, just T10, I think. Adrian, your fave rain wing. My brother was doing the same and he fell off, landed straight on his head. No, I'm telling you, wear your helmet. Your brain is your future. Do not throw away your future by injuring your brain. I should say, don't throw away your future by refusing to wear a helmet. MD Akash is here from Bangladesh. Dylan says your poll is fun. I try to keep the polls fun. Like, I try to just think of, because I do a poll on every single live stream and I sometimes will repurpose poll questions, usually as like the second or third poll question of the night, something I've previously asked on another live stream. Albania is the best, says Kyler. I've never been to Albania, but I would love, love, love to go there one day. Fiona Simmons says mocha. Six Senses says hello. How old are you? I am 31 years old. Ligma Sug. Oh my god. Love the earrings. Pumpkin Spice was your guess. Book lovers. When will we get the answers for the poll? So I want to keep this one relatively short. I'm only seeing 30 votes though, so I want to give people a chance to vote some more. So how about 10 minutes? I will close this poll in 10 minutes, so you will be able to find out in 10 minutes what I added to my coffee. 10-minute timer. You're entering my algorithm, says King Alpha Male. Love to hear it. Thank you, YouTube algorithm. 10-minute timer. Boom. Okay, there we go. Your fave Rain Wing. He didn't remember anything for about a day and a half. Oh, that is really scary. The concussion. I've never tried saffron tea. HO3N with the flaming hearts. Have you seen the series Squid Game? Yes, I didn't really care for it. John Bertini. Favorite Michael Jackson song? Ooh. Favorite Michael Jackson song? I kind of want to keep that for a poll question, actually. I'm always in the market for a new trivia question. So thank you, John Bertini. I'm actually not going to answer your question because you've given me inspiration for my next poll question. I think I'll do it on Wednesday this week. That's my next live stream day. All right, so today is June 23rd. Oh my God, you guys, I wrote 2023 as the year. Let's add 2 years. Jeez. All right, so fave Michael Jackson song. And actually similar, I can think of similar, like I could do favorite Prince song, favorite Beatles song. Okay, this is helping me out. Favorite Taylor Swift song, although I don't know if I've done that before. T Swift, Billie Eilish. Okay, love it. You've opened a whole can of worms, John Bertini, in terms of trivia question ideas, so thank you. Christy Jacobs, welcome, welcome, good to see you. Smooth Criminal, great one, Hashim. The new season is coming in a few days. Yes, I do know that. Book Lover says K. Christy Jacobs, thank you so much. Willow's World, I love Chicago, and Billie Jean, even though you didn't ask me. Thought you were 20 years old. There's like a decent number of people who think I'm in my 20s, which I think is fine. Like if people think I'm a Gen Z, I will take it. Hashim, thank you so much. Top Chef, I am glad you love the earrings. It's comments like yours why I continue to wear these live stream earrings every single live stream. They're just so fun. Thomas Flood just moved to Chicago for it this summer. Legendary the King. Hello. Billie Jean or Smooth Criminal. Yep. Oh, he has so many good ones. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hard to say at this moment which one. Like I'm gonna have to think about that trivia question before Wednesday. Your fave Rain Wing. Can you drink coffee and go straight to sleep or not? Because I am the opposite. So this is decaf coffee. My rule for coffee is no caffeine, or I know decaf does have traces of caffeine, but it's nowhere near the level of regular coffee. So I can have decaf coffee in the evening just fine. It will not affect my sleep. But if I do drink caffeinated coffee before bed, I'm gonna be up super, super late. Like I'll go to bed. Like I've had it happen where I just was not being strict, because usually I cut off drinking caffeine at 12 o'clock noon, sometimes like 1 p.m., but I try to have it be like midday, no more caffeine. And then toward the end of the day, if I'm drinking decaf, it's fine. And the days where I've been less strict and I had a caffeinated coffee, say at like 5 p.m., 6 p.m., I tried going to bed at a good time, like 10:30, 11, and I would just lay there like waiting to go to sleep, but I was so awake on caffeine. So I don't drink caffeinated coffee in the evening. Ooh, book lovers, any books I should add to my TBR list to be read? Definitely, oh my gosh, if you haven't read it already, book lovers, I'll go get it for you. I'm reading it right now, and I'm honestly I'm sure you've had it happen where you're so like invested in a story and you're loving it so much, you're loving the characters, you're loving the plot, and you're nearing the end, like you're sensing like there's fewer and fewer pages, and you're like, no, this story is gonna end like soon. But I'm reading The Children of Men by P.D. James. One sec while I go grab it. Okay. And it was made into a movie. I haven't seen the movie because I want to finish reading the book first. So I've got like, I'm on page 176. And there's I still have like 60 pages left, but honestly, I've been reading a little bit every night, and like toward the end, I'm just like, oh my God, this is amazing. But yes, I read it really quickly years ago, and I feel like I didn't really like grasp the story. It was kind of like just quick reading, and I wanted to give it another go because I couldn't really remember the details. I feel like I didn't truly read it. Like I didn't give it the proper read it deserves. So add this one to your list. It's super interesting, so well written. I mean, she is just such a talented author. So The Children of Men by P.D. James. This is the best book I've read in many, many years. This is just a phenomenal read. Hard Poll says Hashim Karim. SM says, hey, I'm crying of laughter when you declined to answer the MJ song. What? What do you mean? I'm saving it. I'm saving it for another day. Christy Jacobs. Thank you so much, Christy. That's kind of you to say. Oscar says, I'm famous in your town of Mexico. Okay. Book lover is another idea. Favorite book genre. That's, oh my gosh, such an easy answer for me. Those of you who have been here for long enough will know the answer to that. Favorite book genre. Oh my God, you guys, you have me covered for like the next week plus of YouTube live stream poll questions. Favorite book genre. Okay. Adrian 1000. Do you get Squidward too? I don't understand the question. Oscar Vasquez, Dylan Courier. Do you watch any Real Housewives shows? See, this is another poll question I could do. I'm so reluctant to answer your question because I love it and I want to save it for a poll question. So actually, I'm not going to answer it. Thank you, Elijah Legras. I don't like basketball, Hashim. I've never liked it as a sport. Okay, I was also going to add favorite Real Housewives, maybe like Housewives City or Housewives Show. Yeah. Favorite color is pink, Christy Jacobs. Thank you, Livy. Hi, Kylie Spinner. Yes, I love this coffee cup as well. The trivia question is coffee themed, and you guys have 2 minutes left to answer the poll question. Try and guess which flavor I added to my coffee, my decaf coffee this evening. You Make Me Feel is the best MJ song. Okay. Waffle Gaming is here. Willow's World. I don't do house tours, Elijah. I tried Dr. Pepper. It sucks, says Ali. Sell videos. Hola. Thank you, Livia. Rich says, my rule for coffee is no coffee ever, which I don't comprehend at all. That's crazy. Oscar says I'd never become an herbivore though. Dragoliuv is here. Your fave rain wing. Have you watched The Summer I Turned Pretty? No, I've heard of it though. Dragoliub, Infinite Geyser 119. Oscar says Hannah's the only herbivore I look up to. Thank you. I know, it's just so funny. Like, you trolled him a bit. Oh, who did I troll? I'm not connecting what you're saying. You're absolutely trolling us? Oh, like writing down the questions? Like, I'm truly just wanting to save, because sometimes it'll get to like just before 8 and I'm about to go live and I'm like, crap, what do I want to ask them today? Like, think of a question I haven't asked them before. It gets harder as you do more and more live streams to come up with something new to ask people. Sorry is here. Dylan says that's cool. Your best Olympic event or sport? I would say my favorite Olympic event is gonna be probably downhill skiing at the Winter Olympics or figure skating, those two, and then gymnastics at the Summer Olympics. Zane FT, these are jingle bells. All right, guys, timer is going off. Can you hear it? Oh no, I bet I have this muted. Hold on. Timer is going. Let's hear it. There it is. Okay, so that means I'm gonna close the poll. End poll. All right. End timer. All right, but let me first get caught up on the chat. Okay, you need to watch because I need to know what team you're on, says your fave Rain Wing. Thank you, Kylie Jom. NC says win hazelnut. Let's see. Timothy Bahadi. Pilu is here. Thank you so much. Tex manages new Beggin Clips. Happy Beagle. Thank you so much. All right, the second trivia question tonight was guess which flavor I added to my coffee. So, the most common vote getter was chocolate, 41%. It's not chocolate that I've got in here. Second most common guess was hazelnut. I don't have any hazelnut flavoring at home, so it's not hazelnut. 16% guessed cinnamon. Not cinnamon, it's pumpkin spice that I added. I sprinkled a little bit. You can kind of see it a little bit on the edge. It's similar to cinnamon, but it's a little bit different. It's a different spice. It's a spice blend, actually. So pumpkin spice is what's in this coffee. Adrian, yes, I like chocolates. We've got EMC Drumline, Kit Tails, Aaliyah guessed cinnamon. Thank you, Kylie. Natalie, thank you for the sub and like. And Valerie Taylor, thank you for the sub as well. Events said hi. Chris X said I knew it. NC pumpkin spice in the summer. I know. I was thinking of Cassidy actually because Cassidy had a previous comment on another live stream where she was like, I'm so excited. I'm already looking forward to autumn and winter. And honestly, I'm like, I kind of am too, but also I want to be present. I don't want to let time fly by and not enjoy it because it's like summer is great. We're still in June. But I do love pumpkin spice. FBI confirmed that you're beautiful, says Salim. Oh my gosh, my sister's here. Rachel's here. Oh my gosh, did you get a chance to vote in the poll? Oh my god, I love this. How is Titi? Did she miss you? Book lovers, you should listen to Nessie Barrett. I can't spell, her voice is so calming. My favorite songs by her are Mustang Baby, Die First, Dying on the Inside, Interesting, and La Da Dee. I've never heard of her. Nessie Barrett. I will write that down. Nessie Barrett. Book lovers, you got it correct. Congratulations. You were one of only 15% of the voters that got it right. Salim said hi. Fruit Man, hello. I don't know what that is, Adrian. Book lovers, you seem like a pumpkin spice girl. I am a pumpkin spice girl, yes. Let's see. I love summer, but I'm so excited for fall. Yep, I feel the same way, Rachie. Same way. Fruit Man, I want pumpkin spice available in Bangladesh. Howdy, Rachel. Love your Van Gogh mug. Thank you, Denise. Yes, I love it too. It's my favorite coffee mug. I drink coffee out of this almost every single day. Let's see. No, I didn't see the poll. I also love Nessa Barrett. Okay, never heard of her, but maybe I'll recognize her when I pull her up. Let's see here. Oh, Coffee said hi. Hello, Coffee. My favorite country, the United States. Easy. Rich is looking at Coffee with the emoji with the sunglasses. Rachel and TT the cat, Natalie, Quaid with the fruit emojis. Do you like coffee and bread? I like coffee more than bread. Book lovers, yes, Rachel Gore is my sister, everybody. My sister is here. She is a moderator, so you best be behaving yourselves. But yes, she is also a YouTuber, and she will pop up on some of my live streams. Lynn Sarah, I think I've listened to Taste already. I'm pretty sure I've heard that one from Sabrina Carpenter. I've listened to a lot of her songs. All right, we've got Belinda Priest, hello. SM says good night, everyone. Good night, SM. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I was just reunited with baby TT, and she's so happy. Oh my gosh, TT the cat. Oh, I love TT so much. I miss TT. I always miss TT. And I fear that she forgets me when I go away. Okay, there's a little gnat that I really want to get. It's so annoying. I think it's drawn to the ring light that I have right here. So it keeps kind of flying around here. And I want to just go like, and get it. Lynn Sarah said hi. Oscar says I'm fancy. Ariel Oliva subbed. Thank you so much. Book Lover says I'll subscribe to her. Yes, subscribe to Rachie's channel. It's awesome. LOL, I'm doing well. Rachie says best behave. Yep, Rachie is the mod cop in tonight's live stream. Dominique Ridley, how are you? Oh my gosh, are you surviving the nasty heat here in the Twin Cities? Thank you, Ariel, for the sub. Maddie Rodriguez, Ed Sheeran or Louis Capaldi? I don't know who the Louis person is, so if you're asking me to choose, I would choose Ed Sheeran. Softball and volleyball lover, welcome back. I remember you. Rich is waving to TT. Buy events with a Z. Prepping food and gear. Besides tofu, what do you use to substitute protein? Well, to substitute, I would say to substitute meat, because there's a lot of plants that naturally have protein. So to substitute meat, I would say tofu, that's one you already said. Any of the Beyond meats or Impossible meats. Lentils are great. Mushrooms can have like a really nice like meaty texture. Jackfruit is great if you want to make like vegan deep fake pulled pork sandwiches. They have the same consistency as pulled pork. Yeah, I would say those are my faves for meat substitutes. Oh my gosh, TT heard my voice and came over. So she hasn't, I'm convinced that she's forgotten me like a little bit, just because I'm not over at your place all the time. But TT, oh my gosh, I miss you. Will Lynch is here. Sell videos, hello. Melissa Chaffee, it's so late. Not for me, it's only 10 o'clock in the evening. Ariel, I like your earrings. I'm glad you do. I wear them in every single live stream. I started this one with just one, and Rich pointed out that I only had one earring in. I was moving too quickly, dashing over here from the kitchen to get to this live stream. I had a plate of food. No more food, but Yeah, I wear these earrings every single live stream. Who else? Coffee. Aw, TT ran over to her phone. I know, so sweet. Yes. Antonio Salazar says Italian veggie calzone tonight. Oh man, that sounds so good. I'm jealous. Thank you, Reaper, for the 100 gift. Coffee, I had a very nice day today. Honestly, I feel like when you work a 9-to-5 job at least, kind of the rule is when people are coming back from a long weekend or a long, vacation break, kind of the first day back, you don't ping them like first thing in the morning. So it was a quiet morning. I got to just get back into the flow of things, read emails that had come in when I was out. It was like a hour and a half team meeting. We have regular team meetings on Mondays. Yeah, got some work done. It was a solid Monday. Honestly, like a really, really lovely Monday. The best start back after a long weekend. It was relaxing. It wasn't stressful, not super heavy on the workload. Yeah, it was good. Battleborn 75. Thank you, Events, for the sub and like. I thought you had left, but I'm glad to still see you here. Bama Cuts. Hello. Book lovers, you look a lot like your sister. I just took a quick glance at her channel. Yes, we do look alike, for sure. People do ask if we're twins. We looked very, very similar when we were little kids, like first, second, third grade, where teachers really did think we were twins. I think we have grown, we still look similar, but it's like our features have developed independently so that it's like we look more different as adults than we did as kids. Reaper says cheers with the squirrel emoji. Love to see the members emoji there. Coffee with the emojis. Drummer boy. I'm about to join the drum line. That's exciting. Logan, hello. ENV edits. Him with the shocked crazy eyes emojis. Coffee, yes. Ashley was here tonight. She was saying that she could feel the triplets moving around in her belly. She's getting so close to her due date. Robin Rask is here. Hi, Bobby will do this on Monday night. Well, it's Monday night. Hello. Ooh, I'm unstoppable. Yes, I love that Sia song so much. Ooh, I gotta comment that. Ooh, such a fan of Sia. Oh gosh, now I need to ask a question, a trivia question. Guess my favorite Sia song, because I do really love the song Unstoppable. Thank you. Amazing. Let's see. Naibor is here. Who else? Coffee says, because congratulations in advance to Ashley on her triplets. I know. It's gonna be so wild when Ashley updates us that the triplets are here. Blue Crest 4570 says, hello, book lovers. I hope you get to 1 million subs really soon. It's honestly, I was thinking about this just today. So I kind of want to go back in time and tell you all how many subscribers I had a year ago right about now. Because just in 1 year, it's crazy how much your channel can grow. Let me just mute this so I'm not blasting channel audio in your faces. So let me try and go back about a year from now. And something that I like to do, I don't know if you all have noticed this, but those of you who watch my long form videos, and all of you should, I will put the subscriber count in the description box on the day that I post. So I had a video go live today and I put the subscriber count that I had when I uploaded my video. So let's go back to oh gosh, just about a year ago, which would be, I'm looking at the videos, it's like maybe the vegan Elvis sandwich. So right now it's Monday, June 23rd. Sorry for the itchy nose, guys. No, oh shoot. Sorry, I'm trying to pull like what subscriber count I had a year ago. That would have been maybe spaghetti dinner for marathon fueling. Oh my gosh. June 20, oh, here we go. Okay. You guys, okay, so I think I can show you this. This wouldn't be like a copyright issue. So yeah, I'm like questioning myself. I'm like, I can show my own content on my own live stream. So some of you may have seen this, but this was a video I did last year in the lead up to my marathon. So in the description of this video, I don't know if you guys can see this, but down here it says on June 20th, 2024, I had 717 subscribers. So literally like a year ago right now, I had less than 1/10 of the subscriber. Like my channel was more than 10 times smaller than it is now. So I was thinking today, I was like, okay, if I increased by 10, by a fact, like, by 10 from last year to now, almost exactly now, then from now, projecting a year from now in 2026, it's really exciting to think like what the channel will grow to in 1 year's time. So, ooh, so exciting. Super, super exciting. But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I remember grinding so hard last summer to get from 500 to 1,000. Like 1,000 was such a huge milestone for me. And honestly, for anyone who, who's growing from zero. Anyways, let me make sure I don't get too far behind here. Blue Crest 4570, I think I saw you. Welcome back. Caspian said hi. Ooh, Reaper, the Chandelier song by Sia. What's that called? Is it Chandelier? I Want to Swing from the Chandelier. Chandelier Sia? Yeah, it is. I didn't realize it was called Chandelier. So yes, let me write that down as yet another trivia question. Sia. This is just so great. You guys have given me such a great batch of new trivia questions. Luis Oliveira, you are the best Wonder Woman. Thank you. Salmon Tender, hello. Let's see. That's smart to do, the sub count thing. Yes, I really love tracking the sub count because I find the sub count tracking to be especially useful in those those slump periods, because like when you're growing, it's not just gonna go like this, it's gonna go like this, but overall upward. And sometimes I will, just to kind of like snap out of feeling like, oh man, like I've slowed down, my channel isn't growing as much as I wish it would, I will go back and just check where I was 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, and it's crazy. So it really helps to put things into perspective, because I think you can start to get like, you just expect to like keep growing faster and faster and faster, and it doesn't always happen that way. Hi, Street Kids United. Preppy Love said hi. Unstoppable, probably my favorite song and video by Sia, says Rich. Book lovers, you went up so much with subs. I know. I would say what really dramatically has helped me grow on YouTube is going live. I really, really love it. It's, I will say, my favorite part of the YouTube platform, and it also happens to be I think the best way to grow a channel. Reaper with the eyes. Lone Wolf said hi. I'm trying so hard just to get to 50K. I've been there. Any YouTuber like who's above 50 has been right where you are, book lovers. So you just have to keep going. It sucks. But the key to anything is like never ever stop and be consistent. Like just no excuses, treat it like a job, and don't give up. Omar Beesry, Brian says hello again. Rob Rex Road. I don't know what you get when you mix those two. Hari Haran. Ooh, Brian Moses, I just got an ad, I think it was today, for the new Jurassic World Rebirth. It looks stressful. It's got, I think Mahershala, is it Mahershala Ali? And Scarlett Johansson. I saw those two in the trailer. Lone Wolf, so did I stumble upon... oh, I missed a super chat from Winter Wing. I got to 34 subs. Oh my gosh, amazing. Congratulations. Rip Shadow too. Thank you so much. Sorry, I was late to say thank you to you too. Let's see. Hari Haran, Ella, Peter McGurr. Thank you, Peter. Fonzo is here. Thank you, Brian. Super excited for Winter Wing. Oh my gosh. I also love your profile picture. It's very sweet. Emilia, thank you so much. Dr. Soyemi is back. Welcome back, Dr. Soyemi. Oscar, can we start off as friends? I mean, we are all acquaintances here on YouTube Live. Thank you, events. Actually, these are my natural nails, and I do have a nail tutorial video, my 10-minute nail routine. So yeah, this is not a color, this is clear polish that I put on my nails. It's actually a nail strengthener because I am constantly washing my hands and washing dishes because I cook and bake a lot, that if I did not have anything on my nails, they would be so brittle and broken. So I wear nail polish or nail strengthener polish to keep my nails from becoming really weak and bent out of shape because of all of the hand washing and dishwashing that I do. Book lovers, can I start doing the sub count thing for my channel? Of course, yeah, it wasn't my idea. I learned it from my sister, and I think it's just like a really good, it gives you data points. I think it's really great to track things, especially, you know, if it's something, if it relates to like something you're trying to build, a goal that you have, because like I could take like a graph and plot out, on a weekly basis, going back over a year at least, more than that, probably the last 2 years, I've been including the sub count. So I have data points from specific dates, calendar dates, going back 2 years, and I could plot like the growth trajectory on a chart, and it probably is going like this for the last 2 years, because it was very, very slow, like years 1 through 3, it was like pretty much like this, and then the last 2, it's like just increased rate of growth. Coffee says winter. Yes, very exciting. Peter McGurr, I am drinking some decaf coffee with pumpkin spice flavoring. Reaper, love and peace all. Hope everyone had a blessed day. Yes, I remember some of us were cracking up. I think it was yesterday, because you had such lovely comments, and you are also the Reaper. Rob Rex Road, Elif, I know. Coffee, saying hi to Brian. I noticed that reduction in views. Frequency live streaming and posts when I picked up. Reduction in views and when I reduced the frequency. Yes, yeah. I would say like, think of like YouTube as a platform wants you to keep, like they want you to keep uploading and posting and engaging because that helps their platform. So I feel like YouTube is kind to you the more you use their platform. The more you post, the more you go live. yeah, just it's like the more you're interacting with the platform, I feel like the odds are you're gonna get more viewers, more subs, whatever. So yes, like frequency is helpful and consistency is helpful. Sonia Mello is here. Book lovers, every time I see your live, I can't stop thinking Ginny from Ginny in Georgia. That's another, I'll call her a celebrity, another celebrity lookalike that I get. Thank you, Brian. You're always so sweet. Your jewelry has a lot of personality. Yes, this is a set of Jingle Bell earrings that I got back in December for Christmas 2024. Hi, Bullet444. Thank you, Peter McGurr. Dave or Daverlock. Hello. Reaper says, yeah, I remember. Marian Edie. Hi again, was scrolling and I'm here again. Love it when people get back to the channel after scrolling. Love the earrings. I'm drinking iced coffee with coconut cream. Ooh, that sounds so nice. I'm drinking some, well, it's not hot anymore, but I'm drinking decaf coffee with pumpkin spice. Bishop Bullwinkle is here. Hello, Bishop Bullwinkle. Lucio is here. Baby Love, Paul Brown. Thank you, Victor. Don Gaming, YouTube 5. Lucio, I like your earrings. I'm glad you do. They're a crowd fave. I wear them on every single live stream. Coffee with the coffee emoji. Coffee emoji, sorry. Jake says, cool mug. Thank you. Yes, well, I love Vincent van Gogh, and this is a keepsake souvenir coffee mug that I picked up for my 28th birthday when I went to a Van Gogh exhibit here in Minneapolis. Chris Berry said hi. No, Heath, don't do that. Don't take inspo from Vincent. Damien Pleites says hi. McKellen, hello. Damien, okay, saw you. Yep, Dellen Courier, these do make a sound. These are Jingle Bell earrings. I ordered them back in December for Christmas. So, yes, they are, in fact, like they are real Jingle Bells. Jake says, noise. Book Lover says, bye. Fun live. Thank you so much, Book Lovers. So glad to have had you here this evening. Thank you for coming back. TM, hello. So good to see you, TM. I will always keep it up. I will keep on working. I was scrolling also, but I see no comparison to your live stream. Thanks, Kelvin. I mean, the thing is, I go live to get to know you all. I'm not here to do weird stuff. I'm not here to do performance tactics to get views. I'm here to like talk to you people, get to know you, engage with you, come up with fun trivia questions. Like it's like a fun like a virtual hangout session. So I look forward to these live streams, and yeah, it's fun reading the comments and interacting with you all. Rich with the sub update, 8.06K. Woohoo! We are into the 8,000s now, guys. It's so exciting. Oh my gosh, it's just crazy to see that number. Like, just a year ago, I was just showing you the data point from June 20th of 2024. Last summer, I had 717 subscribers. And don't get me wrong, I was so proud. And I was like grinding hard to just get to the next 100. Like from 700 to 800, 800 to 900, 900 to 1,000. And now to be at 8K is so awesome. I'm thinking now ahead to what I want to do for my 10,000 subscriber special. Cutie girl for life, hello. I'm glad you love the mug and the earrings. I love this mug so much. It's my favorite coffee mug. Good morning, Chip Broadhead. How are you? Robin Rask says, hey. Melanie Perez, thank you so much. Nabil Nabi is here. Damien Pleites says coffee. Oh, yes, Zendaya. Yep, I have got, is it Zen? I think it's Zendaya. She's one I haven't gotten as much, but I definitely, like, I feel like she could have been a sibling of me and my sister. Like, she fits our general look. Thank you, Melanie Perez. Wyatt Hawkins says hi. Have you thought about playing the banjo? No. No, I can play the piano and I can play violin, and I am cool with just those two. I don't know. There's no real draw for me to learn how to play the banjo. Dr. So Yummy, exactly. I still try to show up more, even with my clinical work. Great community we have there. Yes. Yep. Keep on showing up, even if you don't have motivation and you don't feel like it. Dylan says, a new poll. What does the chat love more, earrings or mug? Maybe both. Ooh, I like, that's a fun little trivia question to end the night with. Yeah, I'll throw that in the chat. Let's see here. Okay, so let's do, is there an emoji for earrings? No, I think I'll do the cherry emojis then. Cherry emoji. Which do you like better? Let's see what people say. Which do you like better? My earrings or coffee mug? Let's see what the people say. So there will always be the voters who don't pay attention and they just pick the first one. But maybe I'll do it as I know what I can do. I'll do blank first, then earrings, then coffee mug. Let's see. What do you guys think? Dylan, okay, out of that question, earrings, earrings, earrings. I'll hold them both up so you guys can see them and compare. Dark Beat. Chip, were you watching someone play the banjo a few streams ago? But Melanie likes the earrings. Damien Plytez, I started vlogging in September 2020. So I believe my channel, like, birthday is September 10. Let's just go here and check the bio. It says I joined YouTube on September 10th, 2020. So you guys, again, it's like more, I think of it as like a good thing, but sometimes I can get ahead of myself and it can be a little bit like, okay, let's be present here. But I do tend to think ahead in months and years and decades. And so I've been thinking ahead to September and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to do like a 5th birthday party for my YouTube channel on September 10th, because yeah, that will be my 5-year anniversary of joining YouTube. And my real birthday, my real life birthday is on September 13th. So it's just 3 days after that. So I'll have my 5th birthday in YouTube years and my 32nd birthday in human years. Twisted Minds and Sweet Tea, thank you so much. Emily Harper said hello. Let's see what's going on with this poll. I love how you still have people that voted for blank, even though I put that as like a dummy option, like a fake option as the first thing. It just shows you that some people like vote and they'll just not really pay attention. So earrings are currently winning 55% to 35%. Event says, I will always subscribe to your channel. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Melanie Perez says, thank you. Annabella, maybe? No, Annabella. Emily Harper, Bobby will do this on Monday nights. Melanie says, oh, I've never been shouted out, so thanks. Yeah, no problem. I try to get to every single person's comment. Like, as long as it's respectful, normal, not, weird. Are cherries your favorite fruits? No. So I could have done this as another poll, but I can just tell you now, my favorite fruit of all time is raspberries, red raspberries. Yes, Rich, hootenanny is such a great word. Who said that word last night? It was so, I was like, wow, you know those words you just rarely hear and you're like, this is, I love this word and I don't use it enough. Thank you, Zero the Hero. Coyotes Crystals is back. Thank you, Melanie. Sorry, I feel like I have a little something in my eye. Sarah White said hi. You look like Nicki Minaj. I've occasionally gotten Nicki Minaj. Event says both. GP, hello. Mr. Carrot is here. Adrian 1000. Ooh. All right. YouTube Bear 12, I love your cup. Thank you so much. Hello, Clemente Gonzalez. Good to see you. Happy birthday, says Event Z. YouTube Bear 12 says hi, I'm new. X2 Little Bro said hi. Katie Presume said hi, Adrian, with the heart person emoji. Lane Anderson says I love red raspberries as well. Yeah, they're just so tasty. Katie loves the earrings. And WSB Tower VR says I like your cup. Thank you. Pookie has a cookie. Hello. Thank you, Philip Burrows. Victor Manuel. Mitre Nunez. Thank you so much. All right, we've got still, well, yeah, earrings, 53%, coffee mug, 40. So it's actually a closer split than I would have guessed. I'm glad that people like the earrings and the coffee mug. Nakshith maybe? Nakshith Reddy Anugu is here. Kevin, I had a good Monday. It was not too busy. It was a nice Monday back from a 4-day weekend. Clemente, I'm drinking coffee. My last trivia question was, what flavor did I add to this coffee? I'll let you guess. So the 4 options were chocolate, cinnamon, pumpkin spice, or hazelnut. What flavor do you think I added to my coffee tonight? Draven Wicker is here. Rachel Boyer O'Brien, hello. Pookie has a cookie, says I love you and no one ever reads my comments. You're welcome. Happy to read your comments. Mr. Olympus, yes indeed, I am half Ethiopian. Draven, I'm not sure how to say it. Draven Wicker said hi. Yes, it's Drew P25. Van Gogh Cup, yes. Cell Videos says Linda, thank you. Joe Ski, have you considered a P.O. box so people could send gifts? No. I will not have a P.O. box for safety reasons. Nope. I wish I could have a P.O. box. I love the idea, but I will share with you the story, the unfortunate story of a YouTuber who I follow. She's fine, but it just, she shared it on her YouTube channel after the fact. So she's a OBGYN doctor and she's got like 250,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel. So like doing very, very well. And she's super engaged with her audience. And it was so disappointing because she had a P.O. box and she would have people send her stickers and bracelets and letters and just cute little things that she would, she'd post a video and be like, thank you to username, whatever, for sending me this cute thing. Unfortunately, what happened, she had to shut down her P.O. box. And I'm saying this as kind of like a PSA for all of you thinking about having a P.O. box for social media. I would say don't do it because this YouTuber who I follow, her name is Dr. Rachel Southard. She had a P.O. box for a very long time. And then some very terrible, abnormal person decided to literally drive to her P.O. box location, wait for her to come to the P.O. like literally camped out at the P.O. box post office location, waited for her to come and retrieve mail. Who knows how many days this person, who knows how many times this man decided to stake out and wait for her. and then like followed her back wherever she came from. So basically she was dealing with a stalker. So she had to like contact local law enforcement, and she had to just completely eliminate her P.O. box feature on her YouTube channel, all because of one person who decided to ruin it. So watching her, I've been following her channel for years, and it was so disappointing because I loved watching her feature her like feature little goodies she had gotten from her subscribers and people who watch her channel, and they would just send it to her P.O. box. But yeah, she had to discontinue her P.O. box because someone decided to use it as a way to stalk her. Crazy, right? So long-winded answer, but no, I will not get a P.O. box. As much as I wish I could have one, I will not get a P.O. box. Katie, Presume, thank you so much. Rachel, Boyer, O'Brien guessed pumpkin, chocolate. Okay, so the answer is I put pumpkin spice in my decaf coffee tonight. Aurelius Cooper, great to see you. I like your coffee mug. I have one just like it. Yes, I love it. I mean, don't you just love the Starry Night? It makes me so happy looking at it every single morning, drinking my coffee as I get started with work for the day. It's just the best. KJC Montez, Clemente Gonzalez, Annabella, cutie girl for life, like your cup. KJC Montez, Vicente Munoz, MX Sario. Viola Castillo is here. Madeline, I'm not too tired, no. What time is it, like 10:30? I should probably hop off here pretty soon, but no, I got great sleep last night. I got like 8.5 or 9 hours, something like that. Dylan says, red fruit, we were believed to be poison in early Europe. People didn't start eating them until Anne Queen and Catholic Church Christmas celebration. Ooh, that's interesting. Hello, Mustang Mike. How are you? Your birthday is on a Saturday. Woohoo! Yes, I am so happy that my birthday is on a Saturday. However, I am planning to take Friday, September 12th off of work, because it's like I treat my birthday like a holiday. So if my birthday falls on like a Tuesday, a Thursday, whatever, like a weekday, I'll take it off. I'll take a PTO day. And I want to have like an extra long weekend to celebrate my birthday. And it's fun to have like it's like your birthday eve off in the lead up to your birthday. So, I'm looking forward to that 3-day weekend. I might even do a 4-day weekend, but I get so few PTO days, I'm reluctant to use 2. I think 1 is just fine. Yes, and I do plan on going live on my birthday eve on Friday, September 12th. Pookie Has a Cookie says, I'm Russian. Cool, Genuine Phil, great to see you here. Dr. Soyumi says, your earrings are nice. Thank you. Bojangles. Let's see. Events, you look like a ballerina girl because of the hair and the face. I did do ballet when I was a kid. Sorry to hear that, Pookie. You got into a car accident on vacation. Joski says, what a crazy world it's at. I know, regarding the P.O. box, it's just, I wish so badly there was a way that I could just like, I would never, whenever you have a point of contact where people can like basically locate you, it's just such a bad idea. So it is very disappointing. And sadly for Dr. Rachel Southard's YouTube channel with the P.O. Box incident, it's like the 0.001% of just like crazy, unhinged individuals like ruin it for the 99.99999% of people who enjoyed sending her things and interacting with her. It's so frustrating that this is just the reality we live in. Bayside, hello. What did the man do to her? So the stalker with Dr. Rachel Southard, sad, I mean, I don't know, she didn't divulge all the details, but she said, so at the time that this incident happened with her, she was in medical school. So it's like as if she didn't have enough stress and work on her plate trying to pass her medical exams, become a doctor, match into her residency program. Like being a doctor, like medical school is so insanely stressful. I'm not a doctor, but I have friends who are in medical school and who have gone through it, and it is so brutally intense and competitive and so draining and stressful. So it's like as if she wasn't busy enough and stressed out enough with all of her med school work, then she has. So this guy who decided to stalk her down from her P.O. box location actually showed up at her medical school. She discussed this in one of her YouTube videos. And so she had to like contact the university administrators and let them know she was dealing with this personal issue with a stalker. I don't know if the individual like followed her to her own private home where she was living when she was a student, but I know the person actually showed up looking for her at her medical school. How insane is that? Like, just absolutely crazy. So like you, with the internet especially, like you just, I personally, I'm like, you cannot mess around with personal information. No way. Katie says, I subscribe. Yep, Clemente, very scary. It's crazy. I know. It's such a bummer because honestly, like watching Dr. Rachel Southard go through, like, I love how open she is and transparent she is. Like, she talks about, like, how she's stressed and how, like, things going on in her life. And so I appreciate her sharing that story with all of her viewers. Like, I'm one of her viewers. And it just made me think like, whoa, okay, I'm taking notes here. I am learning from your very negative experience with a P.O. box, and I am not even gonna like, I'm not even gonna try to figure out a way to have pieces of mail and items from viewers because it's too risky. It's disappointing. Chip Broadhead Unicorns wonder just how sweet is your smile. JM Money is here. So Dr. Soyummy, I've been on this live stream for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Crazy Barber is here. Good to see you. Thank you, Katie. I try to be nice and respectful on all of my live streams. AstroKid is new. Welcome to the channel. For those of you who are new, I'll give you two announcements or just things that you might not be aware of. So I post a long form video on my channel every single Monday. So there is a brand new video that published today. It was a work trip that I took to a city here in Minnesota called New Ulm. So if you haven't seen that video, it's brand new. It's been published on my channel for a few hours now. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I do have an Instagram account. It's the same exact name as my YouTube channel, Hannah in Health. Just because people ask me from time to time, I am on Instagram, so you can follow me over there. Thank you, Benny. Looks like, yeah, you're scrolling through live streams tonight. JM Money. Ooh, your birthday is on Christmas Day, so you will never, like, I mean, I personally wouldn't want my birthday on a major holiday, but you do have a guarantee pretty much for like the rest of your life. There are some jobs where you do have to work on holidays, but I feel like there's a really good chance that you won't ever have to work on your birthday. If it's Christmas, if it's 4th of July, if it's, I guess Labor Day and Thanksgiving shift dates every year, but yeah, certain holiday, like if you're born on certain days, you will not work. 3-day weekend to the Hamptons. Ooh, Jocelyn's Galaxy. That sounds lovely. Events, you will make a live chat on your birthday. I will be going live on my birthday. That is the plan. Events, I will be going live on Friday, September 12th. Hi, Bose. Ion, thank you for the sub. Crazy Barber with the heart emoji. I have decaf coffee in this cup. Astro Kid, thank you so much for the sub. We're at 8.08 thousand subs, guys. It's crazy. It's so exciting. I love being on live so much, and it also happens to be a great way to grow the channel. I've said this many times before. I struggle, so I work a 9 to 5 job. It's 10:45 p.m., so I should be hopping off here and getting ready for bed. But like if I did not have to wake up early to go to my job, I would just like be live late into the night. I love live streams so much, and I do struggle to cut myself off at the end of the evening because I love responding to all of your comments. So I do have a lot of fun on here. 2 years I got in a car accident, and that time I was in pain, says Katie. Little Fox said hi. 007 and 7 says I subscribe. Dr. Soyomi, medical school years looked like decades. Residency, not as much. Avery says hi. 007 and 7 says Hannah. Coffee, welcome new subscribers and members of Hannah's beautiful YouTube channel. Yes, I love this community so much. It's so wonderful chatting with all of you. We've got Snooty X. Good to see you, Snooty X. Happy Monday to you as well. Hope it was a good Monday for you. What year are you turning? Tiger Moonfire. I'm turning 32 in September. It's like crazy to say that, but it's my 32nd birthday coming up. Molly said hi. Go live all day and call off tomorrow. Absolutely not. No, I have a meeting tomorrow. I have a deadline tomorrow. I just could not in good conscience do that. Like I really try to be a good employee. Like just don't mess around, be professional, be consistent, always be on time. It's just like, do your job. Especially in today's market, because the job market is not great right now, at least here in the United States. Gotta love the 5:30 to 1:30 p.m. shift win. Yeah. Yes, if you're a night owl, that is a great shift. German Empire says hello. Barry Morris says yo, hello. Is it Doggo YouTube? I love scrolling through live streams and see what conversations I can talk with them. Anabia, okay, I'm almost caught up, guys. Yes. Anabia Javed says hi, I'm back. Girl, I'm back. My bad, I was busy, so I left for a while. If you even noticed. I mean, the thing is sometimes people will not be commenting, but they're still watching. So it's never clear to me if someone's actually like not on the live stream anymore, or if they're still watching me and they're just kind of like passively watching without commenting. So I'm not tracking who's here. There's no way for me to know exactly who's on and who's not. It gives me a count of who's viewing. Like right now it says there's 23 people watching this, but I cannot see, I mean, I can see who's commenting currently, like moments ago, but there's no way for me to actually tell, okay, these 23 specific people are still here, and then someone else is like, this person isn't here anymore. Dr. Soyemi, I'm a data analyst. YBN, all right. Kaylee said hi, Anabia. Kaylee, yay, our friend, says coffee. Kelvin Dotson, I'm still here, my friend. Love it. Ooh. Wait, you guys, this is so silly. Okay, let's just take a look at this poll. I'm gonna close it in like a minute, okay? I'll give you one more minute if you haven't voted already. 1 minute timer. All right. Johnny Theva, what type of data are you analyzing? I don't really want to say, only because I feel like I try to keep things pretty general on here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not gonna get into specifics just because I try to be extremely cautious on the internet, but also try to like build a community and, share as much as I can with you all but at the same time be smart about it. Ikimon, hello. Chat is nosy, says Snooty X. Let's see. I do data analysis for logistics and transportation company. Cool. Quagdingo. Don't know what language that is. Catch more wicked live vibes. That mug looks like Starry Night. Yep, you got it. Correct. This is Vincent van Gogh's The Starry Night. Gam, hello. I'm beginning to think you're not even a real member of the Manchester United fan club. I never said I was, and I'm actually not. I wouldn't call myself a fan of Manchester United. Watch sports. Yes, these are real Freckles. Landon Tyler, thank you so much. The Boogeyman. Yes. Oh, that was the timer for the poll. I'm going to close it momentarily. Ding, 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 ding. The Boogeyman, I'm reading your comment. Answering too many questions, people can piece things together. Yeah, exactly. It's like I can answer a lot of things, but I think it's just, there's just some detail that's not necessary. Coffee mug is winning. Landon Tyler. Okay, let me close this poll and then wrap up this live stream, guys. Ooh, it's literally bouncing between. It's tied. How interesting. Oh my goodness, I love this. Okay. Wow. Okay, Willow's World, bro. I'm so split on if I want to pursue fashion and cosmetology or marine biology. You could probably do both. You just have to make a plan for yourself. Peace and Joy is here. It has been a minute. So good to see you. Slay All Day. That's a great username. Hello. Hi, Samuel Rawamana. The Bestie Club is here. Slay All Day says, love your earrings. Sundina Olsen said hi. Yes, this is a very wholesome community. I love the channel community here. You guys are the best. Coffee says, oh, the Bestie Club. Hello, our friend. Okay, guys, this poll is cracking me up. So, something I want all of you to know, for those of you who are new, if you're planning to come back, I always have a poll question, at least one poll question in every single live stream, and it's never, ever, ever the first option you see that's correct. Like, I will never put the correct answer first in the list of options. So, because so many people just pick the first thing they see and just scroll on, like they don't like care. They're not like staying to watch my live. They just like pick something in the poll and leave, and it's the first one almost always. So I listed an option in this poll as blank in brackets, meaning like this is not a real answer. This is just like nothing to pick here. And still 23% of people who voted picked blank. Like, come on. Anyways, so the poll results super close. Coffee mug actually beat out earrings by 1 percentage point. 38% of people said that they preferred the coffee mug, and 37% said that they liked the earrings more. Now I'm gonna have to go find legitimate member of the Manchester United fan club support group. Sorry, Gam, sorry to disappoint, but I'm a fan of Chelsea and Arsenal. Anabia says, okay. Mark Hill is here. Hello, Mark Hill. Good to see you, member. Coffee mug is better, says Sundina. Asia Alexandria is here. Good to see you, Asia. How have you been? Angel is here. I gotta lock in then. Hope for me, says Willow's World. Yes, I think that would take some planning, but I try to live my life not putting limits on myself. Like, I think you can really pursue whatever you want to, but if it's gonna be like two big things, like you're planning to do, then I think you're gonna have to or just two very different paths. I think there's a way that you can do both, but it just takes more planning. Slay All Day, thank you so much. Oh, my back is suddenly so itchy. Sophia Dijos, thank you so much. Is the Lake Street light rail still open? I don't think it's open. You should have a break because I know you're tired. This is events. Misha Winter, Starry Moon, Anabia, Dustin Pruitt, blank for the win. I know, right? It's so silly. Rich, Willow's World, I thought blank meant I couldn't choose. I was trying to put something there where I should have just said explicitly, this is not a real option, or like, don't pick this option. It's just a placeholder. Placeholder is what I should have put. Abu explained, Dustin, thank you so much. Common sense, not to pick the first. Yes, guys, remember this. If there's one thing you remember from my live streams, the first option you see in the polls is never the correct option. Dog Day said hi. Smiley Face says hello. So I'm Papa Smurf. I like the earrings more from a marketing standpoint. Me too. Me too. I love just the recognition. Like, people are so used to seeing me with these. I think it's just like a good visual reminder for people. Let's see. Thank you, Rach. Yes, spamming is a no-no. No spamming. Gets you booted. Corey M. I'm drinking decaf coffee. Yes, no spamming coffee. Thank you for the reminder. Ali King. Hello, hello. Thank you, Valeria Sanchez. I'm going to wrap this up, guys, because I'm almost at 3 hours, and it's just about 11 p.m. I got to get going. Probably have a little bit more food before I go to sleep. Admin, thank you so much. Kid50 says hi. Brandon, thank you so much. You're welcome, coffee. Looks like someone is asking Kansas City Chiefs or 49ers. Gosh, I like players on both, but I guess I'm going to go with the Chiefs because I root for my Midwestern teams. So, yes. And I like Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Larry Wilmot, hello. Oop, girl, good night. Sleep tight. You're welcome. Or thank you, I should say. I will sleep well. Don't let that annoying flea. I know, right? I don't know where it went. It was just, but it like actually hit my cheek at one point while I was chatting with you guys. And I'm like, really? Like, did you have to do that right now when I'm chatting with people? No pets, Valeria. And Coffee says, yay, Kansas City Chiefs. Aurelius Cooper, good night, Hannah. I really enjoyed listening to you. Glad to hear it. I mean, it really makes me so happy to get positive feedback on here. I'm having a lot of fun. It makes me happy that you guys enjoy listening to this live stream and interacting in the chat. Let's see. We've got Rocking with Cowboy. Glad you made it at the very end. Let's see. Snooty X is up north. Love it. Up in Duluth. Woohoo. Rocking with Cowboy. Okay, saw you. Yes, sir. Kansas City Chiefs. Valeria, you get to choose whether or not you sub. I will not tell you what to do. Here is the reminder for everybody. Reminder that my next live stream is this Wednesday night. Whoever decided that Wednesday was spelled W-E-D-N-E-S, Wednesday. This Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central. Woohoo! 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. How about that? Come on back and chat with everyone some more. So, there's your reminder messages. Would love to see you this Wednesday. Y'all, I don't know what sport you're talking about. Oh, it's NFL, American football. Salman Saifi. Yep, no weird comments. Exactly. Coffee, spot on. Thank you, Valeria, for the sub. Willow's World is a fan of the Seahawks. Gone. Oh, I remember you. Welcome back. Privyet. I'm about to hop off, but good to see you. Siraj, Sundina. All right. Rob Siri, Hootenanny, yes, Hootenanny indeed. I figured how to say goodbye in Russian, but I will see. Is it das svidanya? I feel like that's not right. How to say goodbye in Russian. I did get it right. Okay, gone. Das svidanya. I will see you on Wednesday if you would like to come back. Titans XL, Kelvin Dotson, great night. Yes, wonderful night. So glad to have you here. All right. Salmon Shake, Willow's World, Titans XL, Frenzy, Pikachu, Adrian, Valeria, and Clean Girl. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. I gotta wrap this up and head to bed because I got work bright and early tomorrow. So yes, I'm gonna stop the chat there. I want to say thank you to everyone who sent gifts, super chats. Rachie, my sister, was here moderating tonight, which was great. And I look forward to chatting with all of you on Wednesday night this week, 2 nights from now at 8 p.m. Central Time. Take care, everybody.